14. Kicking off with the Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Rams. 5-7 versus 3-9. Probably won't be a lot of viewership tonight, but usually these games with bad matchups don't get a lot of viewership. But nevertheless, we're still here. We're still gonna do it. And well, I'm a little late like always. Walking the dog, you know how it is. But uh, Vegas's first drive, it looks like Jacobs has a couple carries. Adams, I actually saw the Adams catch on the way to the computer. It looked like there was pass interference, but he caught the ball. Abby, what are you doing? Come here. Time to make your appearance. You always know when I start. Come on. Come on. Always know. Always do. And there's a injured Raider down on the turf. 13:02 to go. Clock stop because of an injury timeout. I'm not sure who that is, but Vegas looks like they're on the move. Jacobs three carries, 6 yards, 2 yard average. Not not too good so far, but one 32-yard completion for Derek Carr. Right, Abby? Yes. I'm not sure who was hurt. It looked like a lineman that was injured. That's not good for Jacobs. Jacobs has been tearing it up the last 3 weeks. He has like almost like 500 yards, maybe even more. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but he's been tearing it up these last 3 games. And is it a surprise why they're winning? No, right, Abby? What? What do you want? The Los and Abby show, yeah. Our show. It is. Abby, are you hungry? Go eat. Ugh. Well, as always, Rob will join me some point in the second quarter, and I'll be doing the first part by myself. And of course, there's always tons of commercials early on. Although this is an injury timeout because that dude was couldn't get up. But usually there's like 3 or 4 commercials in the first quarter. They try to get them all in, and then towards the end they're like, "All right, no more commercials because we want the game to end." Or maybe that's the refs. Who the hell knows? But I need to get a drink. Gotta hydrate before I start drinking later. Always a good idea. Right, Abby? Yes. Come on, Abby. Go. Go. Oh, the game's back. Carr on a little out route to Hollins, and that's incomplete. Bounces off his chest. Gotta catch that. Oh, 3rd and 9 for Carr. When Carr was going through his draft process, he wanted to be a Houston Texan because his brother played for Houston. And Carr with a little screen to Jacobs, and he gets a first down. Oh no, that's Abdullah. 1st and 10, 12:35 to go. Abdullah Abdullah goes to the sideline. Probably going to be a run with Jacobs. So single back formation, double tight end on the right. Adams alone on the bottom, X receiver. That's not Jacobs. That was somebody else. 35 is I'm not sure who that is, but there is a flag. Carr's indicating it's on the Rams. And it is illegal use of hands. So I'm not sure where the flag was. Anyway, I formation, and it's a give to Jacobs, and he gets taken down for a gain of 2. It's going to be 11:35, second down in the first quarter. But Jacobs is leading the league in rushing now because, like I said, he's had like 500 rushing yards in the past 3 weeks, and so he went from being very close to the top to now just the leader, the leader in rushing. So it's shotgun, 2 slot men to the right. Carr scrambles to his right. He has room to run. He will, and he gets about 5 yards on that scramble. It's gonna be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 maybe. Oh, that was Zamir White on that carry. Oh, so I guess that was a 3 yard run. I thought it was more than that. So 3rd and 5 inside the 15 at the 12. A pitch to Jacobs. He has room to run. He's gonna get the first down. He might even get the touchdown here. He's gang tackled. Well, gang thrown out at the 2. It's gonna be 1st and goal. That was that was a good call. The defensive end was too aggressive and didn't maintain outside containment, and it was just a good play call. They knew that the end would be aggressive, and a pitch to Jacobs was the perfect call. The jumbo I formation handed off to Jacobs. He tries to fight into the end zone, but maybe he's down at the half-yard line. There's gonna be 2nd and goal. I say give it to him again. Or am I playing against him? I need to know this first before I declare my loyalty. I don't think I'm playing against him. No, I'm not. What about the other one? It's same formation. Give it to Jacobs. He gets in. That's a touchdown. I'm not playing Jacobs, so good for me. So congrats to the Jacobs owners. You got what, 21 yards and a touchdown. That's 8.1 points on the first drive. Devontae Adams owners have 4.2. If someone was crazy enough to start Amir Abdullah, you've got 2.3. And Derek Carr has about 2, a little under 2. And Vegas with a 7-0 lead, 9:13 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be a commercial break before uh, the next possession. I was considering starting Cam Akers today. I was considering starting Cam Akers today because Damian Pierce is going up against the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm kind of scared of that matchup. The last time the Texans went up against a very good front four was against Washington, and they pretty much neutralized Pierce. And Dallas has arguably a better defensive line than Washington, so I'm kind of scared to start Pierce, and I have a ton of people on bye. I have Pierce has been my flex, and so I have too many guys on bye like Hopkins, Gibson, McLaurin, and then the other guys I have are starting to get injured. So I have to like I had to decide, do I want to play Akers or do I wait for those guys to go on the injured list, which in my league we can, yeah, as long as you're declared out, you can go on the IR spot. And so I could wait until that and then pick someone up over the weekend before the game kicks off. Or I could just go with Pierce. And I was like, damn, Akers or Pierce? Pierce is probably the better option, but I'm fucking scared to go against the Cowboys. What about the Houston Texans? The Houston Texas. Yeah. I mean, they're going to get their ass kicked by the Cowboys. They're going to be in Texas, football fans. It's not a big deal. Nobody really cares about the Texans in Texas, but um it is a rivalry because they're both in state, but I don't think anybody really makes it out to be as big as probably the outside claims it is. Um, but there are some people that of course you want to beat them. They're the in-state rivals, but there just aren't that many Texans fans, so it's kind of like, you know, Cowboys will be like, "Oh, we beat them, yay!" They probably won't do much about it. The Houston Texans going to beat the Cowboys. You think so? Oh, I don't know, man. The Cowboys are really good, and the Texans might not have their two best pass catchers. So the kickoff is a short kickoff, and he returns it decently after a little stutter step, but there is a flag. Probably holding or blocking the back. That's usually all it is. But so you're picking the Texans to beat the Cowboys. Wow. You know, I would like them to, but I just don't think it's going to happen. The Texans defense is garbage, and their offense is garbage too. With God of new player. Mm. So that was a legal formation on the kickoff team. So they get an extra 5 yards. They're at the 32. Good field position for the Rams. So let's see how Akers does. He's kind of leaning forward a little bit. This might be a run. It is a run. And he has a good run to start the game off. I should have started him. 10 yards. Or they might call him just short. Yeah, it's gonna be second in inches. That looked like a 10-yard run, but they called it 9.5 probably. Damn. Should have started Akers. I would have had to cut someone though, and I didn't know who to cut. But second and one, 8:32 to go. Same formation. Another handoff to Akers. This time gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard. That might be third and two, third and one. No gain at the minimum. But the Rams, it's kind of crazy how They won the Super Bowl last year, and this year, like I think this is the worst the Super Bowl winning team has ever done in the previous season. Like their defending season. Normally they're in the run. Oh, and it's a handoff. Huge loss. That's like a 5 yard loss. That's Max Crosby that took him down behind the line of scrimmage. So that's a quick 3 and out. That looked like a first down on the first play, but they ruled it short. So no first down for the Rams. And they're gonna have to punt the ball. Um, but the Rams are. I mean, it's not like they're fully healthy. Like think about it. Last year on their Super Bowl winning season, they did not have many injuries. They were virtually unscathed. They didn't suffer anything or any like serious injury. And if I did, I'm forgetting. But at least to like key contributing players, nobody was hurt. So this year is like the complete opposite. Like all of them are hurt. So it's like you gotta like if someone asks you like, okay, you're gonna go perfectly healthy this year and win the Super Bowl, but then the next year it's gonna be miserable. Would you take it? Probably, because you win a Super Bowl. So yeah, I mean it's misery for them right now. But last year they were in heaven. They were the team that won. Right? There's 31 disappointed teams in football. It's all just a matter of when are you disappointed. Like for the Texans, well, they were disappointed in week 4, or even before the season started. Like they know they weren't going to be good. They knew they weren't going to be good. They knew it's a rebuilding season. Let's tank to get the first pick. And there's a bunch of other teams in that situation that maybe they're not tanking, but let's see what we can do. And 3 wins later, 4 wins later, it's like yeah, we can't do anything. So and then you have all the playoff teams who they're hopeful and they're hoping, hey, as long as we make it to the dance, maybe we can make something happen. So it's literally just like when are you disappointed? Because there's only one team that doesn't get disappointed, and you can say, oh, we had a great year and we exceeded expectations and this and that. Yeah, but the goal is to win, and so from that standpoint, every team gets disappointed. You might have good players and good seasons here and there statistically, had good games here and there, but you know, it's all about it's all about the Super Bowl at the end of the day, at the end of the season. So, last year they won it and good for them. They were the champs, but this year it's miserable for them. So, what can what can you do about that? All you can do is just hey, we won last year. Let's fucking let's regroup next year, fight hard. Maybe we can make it back to the playoffs. I don't know though because I feel like I feel like the teams at the top didn't do anything to further themselves. I feel like all the teams at the top got worse. I don't want to say worse, but it's not like they didn't get that much better, or maybe they got a little worse. And the teams at the bottom, I feel like they did jump up. Like look at the Jets, look at the Lions. Like really, the only one that didn't was the Texans. Everybody else is pretty good. Even the Jaguars are a little bit better. I mean, Trevor Lawrence looks better. It might not equate to wins, but Derek Carr with a play action pass dumps it off to Jacobs, but there is a flag. That was the longest fucking commercial, right? Didn't it? It seemed like I was just talking about like for 20 minutes straight. Thanks for coming to my TED talk on Super Bowl hangovers and disappointment seasons. But what is the flag, ref? Tell me. Oh, it's holding on the defense. Wow. You don't usually see that very often. Or you see it, but they don't call it. So the Rams are just giving giving yardage away. Um, Raiders are almost near midfield. So 6:45 to go. First and 10 after the flag. They're at the 25. Never mind. I thought they were closer. Carr and shotgun gets some pressure, gets rid of it, and is nearly intercepted by Ramsey. Wow, Carr stood in there and he was like, "I don't care if there's, I don't care if there's people rushing me." He was just standing in that pocket. Oh, the lineman got rolled up on. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I always wonder like how can you play like when a lot of these defensive ends, if they're not gonna get to the passer, they just like fall to the ground and roll on people. And it's like, how do you fucking play knowing that people are rolling around by your feet? It's an end around to Hollins. He gets a first down on that play. Yeah, that's that same lineman that didn't contain on the pitch to Jacobs in the first drive. That was a 17-yard run for Hollins. So I formation. Carr hands it off to Jacobs. He gets 3 yards. Yeah, the Raiders did not exercise Jacobs' fifth-year option because he was a first-round pick. So all first-round picks have a fifth-year option. Every player gets a 4-year contract, but first-year player or first-round players get a fifth-year option that can be exercised by the team if they decide to do it. The Raiders decided not to do it for some reason. I don't know why. Jacobs to me seems like a very good running back, and I think he's improved every year. And did Carr scrambles in the pocket, throws to Hollins at the 40. First and 10, 5 minutes to go. But because they didn't exercise his fifth-year option, he now becomes a free agent. And we are in the age of the NFL where they're kind of devaluing running backs. You know, who were the last running backs to get huge contracts? Like McCaffrey, Elliott. I can't even remember the other ones. But these guys are making like 15 million. Like that's one of the reasons why Carolina didn't want McCaffrey anymore. We're paying him way too much. And also they're rebuilding. But like look at someone like Elliott. When they gave Elliott that contract, well, he absolutely deserved it. Now he's not as bursty anymore. He he's not the focal point in the running game or the passing. Well, he was never the focal point of the passing game. But Elliott had seasons where he would catch like 50 balls, 50 catches, 40. Now the dude, I don't even know how many he has. He probably has 10 this year. So it's like you're paying a guy that much money to do what? I kind of feel like the entire league kind of is devaluing the running back position. They just don't want to pay them. When you think about it, running back is the one position, or probably the easiest position that you can translate from college to pro. As long as you have a guy with good vision, good instincts, and if he has like a good size to be a every down back, and if he doesn't, you can just put him in a committee, pay these guys 2-3 million each, maybe five at the most, and now you have two or three guys that are making like 10 million instead of paying one guy 15 plus. Like it just kind of makes sense from a salary cap standpoint. Um, like look at what the Chiefs are doing. Like they've got like three or four running backs. Although not anymore. They're trying to figure out who they want to start in the playoffs and get more touches. But throughout the year, it's been a lot of mixing and matching for a lot of teams. Very few teams have workhorses. They're just so hard to find. You might as well just do a committee. And so Jacobs is going to get paid. Somebody's going to pay him. There's a lot of teams that have a lot of cap space this year, and so somebody's going to pay for him. Who knows? Maybe the Raiders even. It's not inconceivable that they can't sign him. They just might have to pay a lot. Hey, look at that Ice Cube with the owner Davis. Oh man. All right, the Raiders have been moving the ball. 3rd and 5. They're at the 35-yard line. Shotgun. It's a draw to Jacobs, I think, and that only gets 1 yard. 4th down, 3 minutes to go. So this is either going to be a 54-yard field goal or 53, or they might go for it. That was a good. There was linebackers at the line of scrimmage, so that prevented the run from being more than a yard. Carlson is out to kick it. It's a 52-yard attempt, and it's good. So it's 10-0. Raiders beating the Rams. Are the Rams going to score? Probably not. I was reading that Baker Mayfield might even play today because Wolford is injured. I think he hurt his neck, and the Rams picked up Baker Mayfield. I think in a way to prevent the 49ers from getting him, because the 49ers lost Garoppolo, and they're using Purdy. That's his name, Brock Purdy, and you got Purdy teeth. And so I mean he did well in relief of Garoppolo that last week, but do they believe in him the rest of the way? I mean they have no choice. It was either Baker or him. And so I think if Baker fell to them in the waiver, I'm sure they put a claim. But because the Rams are what 3-9, they're one of the first teams with the waiver priority. So that could have been like, hey, we have our own quarterback problems and we prevent them from getting Baker. That's a win-win on both fronts. So it'll be interesting to see if Baker does play. Because you got to think about it. Baker's on his 3rd team this year. He started with the Browns, got traded to Carolina, got cut, and got claimed by the Rams. 3 teams in 1 year. Oh, so I don't know. I mean, Baker had a couple good years in Cleveland. You can't really do much in Carolina for some reason. I don't know. Like without McCaffrey, I'm not sure what Carolina would be doing these last few years, but I don't know. For some reason, Carolina just doesn't seem like a very good team. Seth's in here. McVay's headed to Vegas and shopping for a new quarterback in the draft. Calling it now. McVay, why is he heading to Vegas? Like they're gonna fire him? Is that what you're saying? That's like that's a hot take right there. Because the Rams suck, so he's gonna get fired. I don't agree with that. I mean, they do suck, but it's like it's injuries why they suck. I don't think you could blame the coach for a bunch of people getting hurt. Like literally, they're all hurt. I was actually saying this before. Oh, he wants to leave? How do you know that? Well, I think losing Robert Woods and adding Allen Robinson, that was a huge mistake, especially considering how much they paid Robinson. They gave him like what 50 plus. He made some passive aggressive comments. Yeah, I mean he's losing. They all say that. They all say stuff like that. That doesn't mean he's leaving. He didn't he just sign an extension? I, I disagree with that. He's not going anywhere. But dude, the Raiders have suddenly started winning. They're only like 2 games out of the playoffs with 5 games left. Uh, if they keep winning, I don't think McDaniels is very good. But apparently now they're playing better. So I mean, I guess it's we'll see what's happening. But that was a completion to Van Jefferson. Every time I think of that guy, I think of Van Morrison for some reason. I always want to call him Van Morrison. But that is Baker Mayfield. That's a completion. Baker just got there like 2 days ago. How's he playing already? Oh my God! Watch Baker like win games. Baker scrambles to his left, slides forward, gets what 7 yards, 6 yards. Oh my goodness! So somebody said that Baker might play, and I was like, no way, that's crazy, dude. If anybody can get something out of Baker, it's McVay. Or someone like Andy Reid, or like you know somebody great like that. Single back formation. Baker hands it off to Akers. Gain of 1. Stafford is a walking body cast, always broken. Not last year. Baker is the new second string journeyman. Yeah, but I think well, see, but Baker, I don't think Baker's signed for after this year, so he'll be a free agent. So he's just a rental for this year. Um, but yeah, if they re-sign him, he will be a good backup for Stafford. I agree with that. However, Baker might not want to be a backup. He might want to go somewhere where he can start. Baker throwing deep. Oh, the defender was not looking, and there is a flag. I was gonna say, where's the flag? The defender wasn't looking, and he kind of impeded his progress. Um, where would Baker start? Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sure somebody would give him a shot, and I feel like he would rather go to a place where he has a shot to be the starter rather than, oh, you're absolutely the number 2 behind Stafford. I mean, unless he's willing to accept it. I just don't think he is. I don't think he's willing to. But that's just my opinion. I don't know where he would start. I'm just saying if he got an offer and they told him, "Look, we're going to draft a rookie or we just drafted a rookie, you're going to help. You're going to compete for a spot. But if he beats you, then he beats you." I think he would rather take that. Baker seems like the kind of guy that doesn't want to sit around. He wants to play. He can't win without a decent team. He can't carry a team. He was only decent in Cleveland because of the team. Well, I mean, they're such a good team. Why couldn't Jacoby Brissett do anything this year? I mean, it's practically the same team. Watson has the same team. He couldn't do anything against the Texans. They didn't score anything on offense. I think because they made the playoffs that one year, everybody blows it out of proportion what Cleveland is. I feel like. Besides, he's too busy doing rent to own commercials, dude. Say what you will about Baker as a player, as an actor, he's fucking hilarious. Those I can't even remember what kind of commercials they were, but the ones where he was at the stadium, those were fucking hilarious. Like the one where he has his groceries and then he leaves his keys in his pocket. That one's funny. I can't even remember the other ones. There's been too many, but I think for whatever reason Baker has like this natural acting chops, I guess. Kind of similar to like Peyton and Eli. Watson can't stop thinking about his post game massage or at least a happy ending. Yeah, he's like, it don't matter what, it doesn't matter how I do. I'm still gonna see, good old massage therapist later. Oh, that's funny. So the Rams get a field goal. That's the end of the first quarter, 10-3. I just said, are the Rams ever going to score? And they did. They scored like immediately after I said it. But that's funny. Yeah, but also with Watson, like he hasn't played in like 700 days, so of course he was going to be rusty. Like he played once in the preseason and he went like 1 for 5. So like I don't think that counts. Um, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of playing time, one drive maybe, but he hasn't legitimately played in like 2 years. It's like the 2019 season or the end of the 2019 season in 2020. But um, yeah, dude. I mean, we're already in what, week 14. Like this is around the time that I start thinking about like free agency, the draft. You know, because kind of like the way you do it, like you're already predicting what you think is gonna happen, and it's like I kind of I don't know. I kind of I mean the Texans need a lot of work, but at least they have a lot of draft picks for the next 2 years. So at least like okay, well they have a chance to do it. They just gotta keep drafting well. Cleveland will with Watson will go to the route of Denver with Wilson, overpaid for garbage, overhyped quarterbacks. I mean, I don't think he's overhyped or garbage. I mean, dude, he was in Houston. He had pretty good stats for being in Houston. So like, I don't know what makes that overhyped or garbage. But I mean, I don't think he's the best. But is he like top 8, top 6, somewhere around there? Yeah, he's one of the better quarterbacks. He had J.J. Watt to keep the other team off the field. Dude, what are you talking about? J.J. Watt was like hurt the whole time. Like J.J. Watt started getting hurt as soon as Watt got there. Like look at how much he played in the past like 5 years in Houston. He didn't play anything. Like dude, the years of Watt putting up fucking monster numbers was from like 2012 to like 2016. And then Watson got there and then that's when JJ started going downhill. So that's actually wrong. Watt didn't do anything to keep them off the field. Like their defense deteriorated when Watson got there. That's one of the reasons why he has such good stats because the defense was so bad. They were giving up a lot of points. Watson had to fucking lead them all the time. It's like, oh, we're down again. I gotta fucking go be Superman and fucking score again. So like, yeah, the stats are kind of empty. I'll agree with that. Like, it's easy when your defense is worse and you have to put up a lot of points, but it's not like the defense was fucking good. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Watson never had a defense. Those defensive years were before with fucking Gary Kubiak. I mean, early in O'Brien's tenure, they had good defenses, and that's why he was able to get away with it with shitty quarterbacks. But once they got like, dude, they never had a quarterback, and then once they got a quarterback, their defense literally went downhill. It's bizarre because the Texans have usually historically always had a good defense and a good running game. As soon as Watson gets there, no more running game, no more defense. It's bizarre. Okay, fair. Watson will be Cap, RG3, or Vic when they come back. It ain't the same. No, yeah, you're right. I mean, the thing with Watson is he's still relatively young, so I don't think his career is necessarily over. But did they overpay for him? I mean, yeah, they gave him the biggest guaranteed contract in NFL history. So yeah, I think they definitely overpaid for him. And so far, I mean, it's only one game, but so far, like he hasn't done anything. And it's not like he hasn't been practicing. They allowed him to practice during his suspension. They allowed him to attend meetings during his suspension. Like what? Like I couldn't believe that when I read that. Like how do you let a guy that's suspended into the building? Like you're not supposed to be in there. I don't understand that. But anyway, um Watson, well, let's put it this way. There's technically what, 32 starting quarterbacks? Where do you put Watson? Like where would you rank him out of all 32? Carter says Patrick Mahomes 5 TD good, 34 weeks, 1 good. Yeah. Oh, that's an end around to Hollins. He's got room to run. He gets taken down. That's a first down, 12:15 to go. We said it before. Hookers equals suspension. Cap making old white people mad. Gone. King Smoke says hi. What's up, buddy? How you enjoying your Thursday night? But I mean, like, let's put it this way: is Watson better than Baker? Yeah. Is Watson better than Stafford? At this point in his career, probably yeah. I'm enjoying it. That's for sure. Are you a Vegas fan? Oh, Carr scrambles to his right. Finds who's that? Cole. He found Cole on the sideline. That's a first down. Oh no, that's short. It's a little short of a first down. But Seth says calling it now. Jimmy G headed to the Jets. Ooh. King Smoke says yes. I'm a Raiders fan. Awesome. Yeah, I have a fan that's a Raiders fan also. He he's a new fan. He never liked football, but then when Vegas got a team, he jumped on board, and I was like, finally, you start enjoying football. Because I would always talk to him about football. He hated it. I guess because Vegas never had a team, and so now he's a huge fan. Josh Jacobs, good running, dude. Jacobs, the last what 3 weeks has been on a tear. He is a monster. He's gonna make money this offseason, and if he doesn't, it's a shame because I feel like the league is devaluing running backs. They don't want to pay them anymore. So it'll be interesting to see how much a team is willing to pay him. Jimmy G to the Jets. Let's talk about that for a second. I mean, that's interesting because they benched. Oh, it's a handoff to Jacobs, and he gets taken down in the backfield, but flags come in. That might be holding. Yeah, that's holding. So Jimmy G to the Jets. Zach Wilson was what, the number 2 pick, but they benched him for Mike White 2 weeks ago. That would actually be interesting, man, because if you think about it, like when Flacco started at the beginning of the year, I mean, I feel like he was better than Wilson. You know what I mean? Like fucking Flacco, like 48-year-old Flacco, however old he is, who knows? Um, That would be a good move, actually. How much do you think they would pay him? King Smoke says, I subscribed. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, dude. Derek Carr, bad games. You know, Derek Carr's like a steady guy. He's not going to, like, wow you. But at the end of the day, he'll end up, like, with 240, 2 touchdowns. Maybe a pick. Oh, a bubble screen dropped. Bobbled by, I'm not sure who that was. Um, but that's fourth down. The Raiders are going to have to kick a field goal. Man, who has Carlson on their team? You're about to get another field goal. The Great White Hype isn't a starter. Yeah, yeah. He isn't good enough. New York needs Jimmy's leadership in media. I agree with you on that one, Seth. That would be a great move for Jimmy. Dude, Rodgers is older than Flop Flat Tires Flacco. Really? I didn't know that. Oh wait, didn't you like go over the oldest dudes in the league last week? I jammed my finger today. Oh, dude. How did you do that? And are you on any painkillers? Yeah, how old is Rodgers again? 39? Aaron is the fourth oldest in the league. Damn. Damn. DeAndre Hopkins, Cardinals, Monday night. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about next week, right? Check this. Oh no, that's this week. That's this Monday. I confused my weeks. Like when it gets to late in the season, I don't even know what week it is. Like I feel like it's already time for, like let's just go to the playoffs. Like fuck it. Let's go. Monday night this week's. Yeah, yeah. I just checked my phone. King Smoke says I tried to catch a football with one hand and it got jammed. Ooh. Did you did you put a splint on it or like did you wrap it? Or are you just gonna tough it out? You know, sometimes if you let a small injury like that go, it can I don't know, you just never know. I guess everybody's body's different. Gotta gotta get some medical attention. You know, even if it's just ice or wrapping it. You know what I mean? Speaking of ice, I'm getting a refill on my drink. I made some cherry pomegranate juice. Oh, it's so good. It's so fucking refreshing. It's like the perfect thing to drink like right before you start drinking alcohol. It's odd. Like honestly, dude, I fill up this pint glass and it's like really hard not to chug it. But all right, I'm back. 14 weeks. Yeah, week 14. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Why do you think Rogers is always stoned? Alternative medicine instead of painkillers, Bengay, and arthritis drugs. That's true. He's got that meth head piss, you know, dealer that he's always getting hooked up with. Cherry pomegranate, you mean straight gin? Hey, I like drinking refreshing things, okay? I like drinking like mango, peach, green tea, cherry pomegranate juice. I also have this one mix. It's like strawberry, banana, orange. Fuck it, like dude, you take a sip of that, you're like fuck it, you down the whole glass, bro. Like it's so good. You have trouble drinking water, just drink that shit. You'll chug the shit out of it. especially like if you're working out or even if it's just hot. Like, dude, in Texas, well, you're from Texas. Like, dude, here in Houston, it was like 84 today. It's ridiculous. It's hot as hell. It's like almost the middle of December. It's 84 degrees. What the fuck? Devontae Adams, good dude. Poor Packers, man, because I feel like if Adams didn't leave, like the Packers could probably be one of the better teams in the NFC. Poor poor Packers, man. But you know what? He wanted to come closer to home. That's what Rob told me. Adams wanted to leave, and then they never paid Adams when he wanted it. I got to I got to go to bed. Bye. Hopefully Raiders win. Good luck. All right, thanks, Smoke. Catch you next time. Thanks for the sub. Isis Contreras says, Dios mío, boludo, le reza a la Virgencita para que ganan los Rams. Well, we'll say a prayer. Although I do have the Raiders picked, but I'm rooting for you, especially if you have money on the line or something. It's still early in the game and it's only 10 points, so you never know what could happen. Carter says Aaron Jones. Dude, Aaron Jones is a beast running back. He's always so underrated. Like he's considered one of the better running backs, but I feel like he gets overlooked. 81 and 100% humidity. I walked outside and melted. Felt like Rogers walking out of the medicine man's sweat. Dude, like I know, right? Like 100% humidity, like it's like you can eat the air. You know what I mean? It's like you're walking around in soup. Like you could just like just start chewing on the air and you fucking like get hydrated just like that. AJ Dillon not point. Yeah, you know what? I drafted AJ Dillon in my money league, and that disappointed the shit out of me. Although I didn't take him high at all, but I still took him, and I tried trading him. Nobody wanted him. I just ended up cutting him. I think he's only had 2 games where he's gone over double digits. Oh, Baker, that was a busted play. I don't know what Baker was doing there. I think that's just the inexperience with the playbook. He wasn't sure. Somebody did something wrong there. So he just ran in circles, it looked like. Tyreek Hill, good. Lamar Jackson hurt. Dude, Tyreek Hill's stats right now are so ridiculous. Like, he's probably going to break the record this year. Lamar Jackson, dude. Do you think this injury affects Lamar Jackson's free agency? Ooh, another give to Akers, but he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go. This fucking first half is flying, dude. So we need to have a serious discussion about Brady. GOAT isn't the right title. I mean, shit. Insanity. What do you think is the right title? I mean, they just call him GOAT because he has all the fucking Super Bowls. But personally, I don't know. I don't like using GOAT for anything really. Like it's such a I don't know. It's such a like how can you even quantify or measure greatest of all time? Like Super Bowl stats. I mean, if you then I guess he can be. He went God mode. Like who unlocked the God mode on PlayStation for real? That was crazy what he did on Monday, and that was actually a very interesting finish because Rob had a lot of fantasy implications in that game, and he ended up losing by like 2 points. So he was shitting his pants the whole game pretty much, especially towards the end. He was screaming. You made $100 on that one. Awesome. Justin Fields, Bears, 10 losses, 3 wins. David Montgomery, yeah. Man, Fields was doing so good, putting up so many fantasy points, and then like it kind of now he's back to like 20, which I guess is okay. Oh, Baker with a pass over the middle of the field to Skoranek. That's a first down. Damn. Fields needs help. He's an awesome quarterback. He's legit. Yeah, absolutely. He needs weapons. They need to add a wide receiver in free agency, a wide receiver in the draft. Their running backs are good. Komet's pretty good. And as long as he's running the ball, Fields, he gives them a chance. But their defense is pretty bad. They need to upgrade their defense. Oh, Cam Akers fumbled. Oh my God, Akers fumbled. Tua. You know what? Tua's been a little up and down for me. He's had some really good games, and then he's had some games where it's kind of like, okay, you could kind of see like the old Tua there. I'm still not sold on Tua, but he has incredible weapons, and I think it could be a lot worse. Rob's here.
Man, and, am I crazy or is that Mayfield on the field?
Yeah, they said I read it earlier that he was gonna play.
I didn't think it'd be this soon though.
Well, the dude ahead of him's hurt. Like he hurt his neck.
Oh,
Like
that's
like,
not cool.
but that was like last week. So yeah,
Well, dang.
there was a chance. Like McVay said, he's probably gonna play. And I was like, damn. Like how could he play without knowing the playbook? Like holy shit. But Carter says Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, no Gronkowski. Yeah. Dude, imagine if Brady had Gronk this year. Like I feel like that alone, that would make them a better team.
Oh, he's a huge difference maker.
Yeah.
That middle of the field, down the field, or like mid shot
Or
that
even
turns into.
even just like, oh, it's 3rd and 3. Let me just go to Gronk for 5 yards. Like they don't have that.
Yeah,
And that would
yeah. What's
extend drives, that would keep drives going.
that one guy, Cameron Brate, I believe, didn't he play behind Gronk a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be exactly like the dude.
Yeah. No,
So
yeah.
that's big. That's big shoes to fill.
Well, there's nobody like Gronk. Like his size and speed and like agility, like even if you compare him to like Tony Gonzalez, like it's different. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Oh, there it is. 1 second. There we go.
did you say whoop? There it is.
No, I said there it is, but
I
yeah,
was
I should have
like,
said once there it is because
I
it does
was,
it every time.
I was like, damn, he's fucking going old school.
I could have thrown a boom shakalaka at it too while we're at it.
So I'm still waiting to hear where Baker would start. He bitches and cries like he is old man Rogers, except he doesn't have the talent or the awesome drug addiction.
I don't even have to ask who said that.
Hand off to Jacobs up the middle. That's a good for maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Four
solid run.
4:35 to go, and yeah, well, yeah, I don't know where he would start either. Liam Wolf says hi. What's up? How's your Thursday night going?
What's up, man?
You enjoying the game? Yeah, I don't know where he would start, but like, there's plenty of teams that don't have a legit starter that could offer him a deal. and say, look, we're going to pay you this much and you'll come in and compete. That doesn't mean we're giving you the job, but you will have a chance to compete. Or he could just stay in LA and back up Stafford. But I don't know. I just don't think he would want that. I called it. You missed it. Jimmy G to Jets. Brady went God mode. He would start on left bench. Yeah, I mean that's most likely what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to take a a backup role.
Yeah, I mean, unless he like lights it up for the few games he's here, and I mean constantly. But I don't see that happening.
Well, he's 3 for 4, 65 yards tonight. So
Yeah, they missed out on a touch there due to the Akers fumble,
right.
or three at least.
Carter says talk Julio Jones. Well, you know what? Julio's probably playing with the best in the best situation because Evans on one side, Godwin in the slot, and then he's on the other side, and they move them all around. Like he doesn't have any attention on him, so he's gonna get one-on-one coverage. The question is, there's so many targets there in Tampa. Like,
Does he have enough to eat?
yeah, does he have enough to eat? No, he doesn't. But he's a contributing member of a team that's looking to make the playoffs, and maybe if they start gelling later, that could be
We've seen
deadly.
flash. We've seen flashes of the old Julio.
Yeah, he's not doing terrible, but I think if you're saying Julio and you expect to see what he did 5 years ago, like those days are done.
Oh yeah,
But he can still contribute as like the number 3 option. Absolutely, I like him. I like him in that role. Like, where could you put him where he'd do better? Like, he has a good quarterback, and he's not the focal point, so that means he can he can get a lot of one-on-one coverage.
agreed. But once again, they're like, will there be enough left on the plate? That it's kind of one of those is it his game or not situations.
Yeah, true. Like, and the matchups also dictate whether he'll get more coverage. Like, he's always gonna get targets, a few. But dude, I mean, Godwin's gonna get the most, and then Evans is gonna get the second most, and then like what's left over, and Brady likes checking down to tight ends also. So like, there's just
Yeah,
unless he throws it 50 times a game, he's not gonna get a lot.
yeah.
But he'll help him win. That's for sure. Rob Gronkowski, backup Cameron Brate, Camden Bates, Julio to Green Bay. Oh wait, they are broke by insurance.
Pretty funny guy stuff.
Well, they're
Love it.
not owned by an owner. So they don't have like the regular like stream that like a normal team does. It's different the way they have to spend money. So
Yeah, publicly owned.
yeah, it's publicly owned, so it's like it's just different. Like
They're- they're-
they can't afford to just pay everybody like Jerry can.
yeah, not only a four, but there's so many different opinions that get to be put between Mark Murphy, the president, Gutekunst, the GM, and there's a vice pres, and there's all kinds of. Jerry gets to go. This is what I say, therefore it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to pay Amari Cooper a year later. Oh, we got to trade him. Fuck.
Oh well, hey, I paid him.
But see, I don't think Julio in Green Bay would be doing anything. Like there, he would probably get way more attention than in
Oh yeah,
Tampa. So he'd be covered by like either the number 1 or the number 2, whereas in Tampa, he's probably covered by like the dime or the nickel corner. So, I think Julio has it made in Tampa.
and once again, sometimes they give him plays that are tailored just to him.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, you see a play and you're like, oh shit, that looks like something you used to see on Atlanta because they probably like, hey, run that sweet ass sweep route you do
Yeah, they're
that
like,
nobody.
we saw something in film, and if we get the right matchup, we're gonna dial this up for you, Julio. So be on the lookout. Yeah. Yeah, that does happen quite a bit. I mean, it's not like he's completely washed. Like he's just older,
Yeah, slow, a
injured.
little slower.
Yeah, a little slower. So you can't give him a full thing. Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. I mean, well, Rob hates those guys because they're Vikings fans, or they're Vikings, and Rob's a
Wouldn't say I,
Rob's a
wouldn't
Packer.
say I hate them. Just strongly,
Strongly don't
strongly
like
look
them.
at. Well, I look at them from across the way, like I see you. I see you over there.
Cook, Dalvin Cook though, like I don't
No,
know.
he's the man.
Yeah, but
He's a good running back.
he's not what he used to be though. I feel like.
No, that was a quick one too.
Yeah, that's a quick one. And so, but Jefferson, dude, I think Jefferson's the best receiver.
Yeah,
Although
I think
Tyreek
he'll be.
Hill is would have to say something about that because what he's doing this year is insane.
Yeah, but Jefferson's doing it with freaking Kirk Cousins.
True, that's true. But Hill's doing it with Tua.
Who has the better coach?
I don't even know who the coach is for the Vikings.
Stefanski.
Oh, oh
So,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's the name you love to forget. Everybody does.
yeah. I don't even
Like
know
who
who that guy
coaches them?
is. I can't even
Who
remember who he
coaches
is.
them? That bald guy, Childress. Everybody still thinks it's him.
Yeah, it's like no, it's Leslie Frazier still, or Mike Zimmer. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Mike Zimmer's finally doing something. It's like, nah, bro, it's not him. Oh, Adams caught a deep ball down the sideline. Um, he got hit though. Did he
Yeah,
get
he's shaking his head about it.
Did he get hurt?
No, he's just letting Ramsey know he's still the man.
Seth says so tired of Dallas fans. Can you imagine if they win a title, dude? That would be like the most insufferable fucking thing in the world.
We couldn't wait for the season to start again for them to go ahead and lose.
Jerry will probably have a stroke so his 80-year-old son can take over. Kirk Cousins, Alexander Madison, Matt Ryan. Dude, I mean, I think Alexander Madison might even be better than Cook now. Hot take.
He he always like when he comes in, you're like, oh, it's a obvious pass play, and then when it's not, he burns you.
Yeah. Yeah, Madison is like the perfect backup. Dude, Madison would be a fucking hell of a starter anywhere. Matt Ryan's done. Ryan looks slow. He can't throw.
He's old looking,
Cousins is still good. He's just never been considered elite.
not
So
a prime time player.
true. And but I mean Cousins, if you look at his stats historically, I mean he has 30 touchdowns almost every season, especially these last few seasons. So it's kind of hard to say like, oh, a guy that throws 30 touchdowns a season, like, oh, he's not good. But that's what a lot of people think. A lot of people think he sucks. Carr scrambling to his right. He's going for
Going
the
for the first,
yardage.
for he gets none.
Yeah, he either gained none or maybe a yard. I'm not sure. But 104 to go. He ran out of bounds, so that stops the clock. For the record, I can't even make fun of the Vikings. They choke more than Epstein with a rope. Aaron Rodgers. Okay, Carter wants us to talk about Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is still good. I just think without that true number one
It's hard.
receiver, I mean, that's hard for anybody. Like it makes sense why quarterbacks struggle around the league that don't have a number
He,
one.
he's had it pretty good since he started. I mean,
He's always had
Donald
one. Yeah.
Donald Driver, Greg
Cobb.
Jennings came up and
Yeah.
around.
Jennings, Cobb, Jordy, Adams. Like he's literally always had a number one dude. And even though Cobb wasn't a number one, like he that one year he practically was kind of like the number one.
Well, they had the best 1-2 combat,
Right. So
and
so like that's easy mode. And it's funny, I always say this like, "Oh, the quarterback is the most important position and that's why he gets paid so much." Well, if he needs the fucking badass receiver to do something, why does he need to get paid so much? Why does he need a running game? Why does he need the defense? If he's that fucking good, if he's Mr. MVP back to back, why is he doing this shitty and they can't win? That's my argument. And so, I don't know. It's
is,
bizarre. Like,
is it really the broken thumb, or is it just lack of weapons.
I think that's kind of like with Elliott. Like, oh, my knee was hurt last year. That's why I wasn't good. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that's what it is. It's like, oh, if I win, oh my God, Carr threw an
Oh
interception in
wow!
the end zone. He just threw it up for grabs.
Yeah, he did. What was he doing?
What
Now he's
was he
sad.
thinking?
Now he's gonna go over there and tear a little bit of that mascara off.
No, he uses waterproof.
Oh, is that- I know. I'm just being an ass.
um,
It looks like he's wearing guy liner all the time.
okay, so here you go. Send Baker to start on the Colts. Lol. Saturday and Baker would be a golden media dude. Yeah, that would be hysterical. It would be like watching Jersey Shore. Ezekiel Elliott, Cowboys. Elliott's washed. I don't think he can take a full load anymore. And he gets paid 15 million for the next like 20 years. So I don't know what the Cowboys are probably just gonna cut him, or they're gonna ask him to take a pay cut. Rogers, we want to talk about Rogers. Must be new to the stream. Yeah, yeah. That's like all Seth talks about is Rogers. Carter says Dak Prescott return. Jared Goff, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford. Talk Josh Allen. Well, Josh Allen was the MVP earlier in the season. Now it's Mahomes. But
We've established that Josh Allen's the new miniature Brett Favre. With
miniature.
the gun. Well, I say that like, okay, fine. Miniature is a bad choice of word. New,
Oh.
like gunslinger style for sure,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and crazier and shit. I've never seen a quarterback willingly jump in there just to get licked and get up and laugh about it in their face.
Well, dude, when you're like
Like,
6'6", 230, and the dudes that you're going up against are like all smaller than you, maybe except for like the linemen. But even then, dude, he can like go up to a lineman and like he's looking down on them. You know what I mean? They might be fatter, heavier, but like, dude, when you're that big, like you're not scared of anyone. Like that's just that's I mean, and it's crazy he never gets hurt.
and even when he did get hurt, he still played.
True.
So that's also Favre-esque right there.
Yeah. Seth says Josh Allen is Brett Favre gunslinger with the size of Big Ben. Exactly. Yeah, and he's a gunslinger, and that's the takeaway that we kind of made the other day. Because like, what did Favre do? Well, he threw a lot of interceptions because what does a gunslinger do? It's like it's just lots of shots, lots of attempts, lots of interceptions, and that's the one knock I feel like you can give to Allen is he does throw a lot of interceptions, and Mahomes isn't really a gunslinger. He's a little bit more precise.
He's a sharpshooter.
He's a sharpshooter. He's more accurate. He chooses what he wants to shoot at and he hits it. Yes, he throws interceptions too, but it's nowhere near like Allen. Um, but dude, I mean, it's hard to say. Mahomes and Allen, those are the two best quarterbacks right now. At least young quarterbacks. Like you kind of have these old timers, and then the new young guys. Like I think it's safe to say Mahomes and Allen, whichever way you see it, I think they're 1 and 2.
You got to have Herbert up right underneath him too, and Lamar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase. Well, dude, the Bengals like last year, nobody was talking about them. They were just okay, and then at a certain point, they started winning all these games towards the end of the year. And Joe Burrow didn't make the Pro Bowl last year because guess who made it? Mac Jones as a rookie. Because when the Pro Bowl voting stopped, Joe Burrow didn't have all those stats yet because he
Yeah,
fucking like he did all that late. So he didn't get
yeah,
the chance to get all those ballots in his name.
yeah.
And
He became Joey Burrow right there in clutch time.
yeah,
That's when he got to start bringing the cigars out, and it mattered.
but guess what? They're doing it again. They're doing it again.
They
They
are.
they started the season off slow. Nobody was really talking about them. Now they're fucking
at all.
winning, and now it's like, oh shit. Like the one team that they're not scared of is Kansas City, and it might be Kansas City Cincinnati again in the championship game.
Could be.
It could be. Um, I'm so he put Chase. I'm glad Jamar Chase is back because man, I was missing him in fantasy. I was losing games because I didn't have him.
Yeah, it's a big drop.
That's a huge
It's a
drop.
big ass drop in points.
Um, he throws shit around like Mario Kart, praying he hits stuff and wins. Michael Thomas. Well, dude, Michael Thomas, I feel like he doesn't want to play anymore. Like he
Yeah,
he he likes getting the check,
he does.
but he doesn't want to play.
Maybe next week.
Now with him,
You
it's more
know,
like, maybe next year. Like that. It's like, I'll come
good
back next
point.
year. I still got like 3 years left, don't I? Yeah, I'll come back next year.
Yeah, I'll just rehab
Yeah,
all year.
exactly. And Burrow is clearly number 3. Pro Bowl is a joke. Yeah, I mean it's a joke, but you still want the honor of being selected.
Yeah.
Juju Smith-Schuster, George Kittle. Well, see, I'm actually glad you mentioned Juju because Rob has Juju, and I'm
It's
curious.
hit or miss.
I'm curious to know what you think. Do you think Kansas City will bring him back? You've paid attention to him more than I have because I don't
I
have him.
He's shown plenty of good moments, but to be honest, I don't know because they have so many options and places to go with the football, and then with Kelsey being the obvious favorite now that you know who's gone. I mean, between Juju, Mecole, um,
Tony,
God, yeah, now Tony, and there's one more I'm missing.
Scantling.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, between all those guys, I mean, every single one of them either is a great route runner or has the ability to get speed to open up the lane.
Yeah, they're all pretty fast, and they're all
So
decent route runners. Yeah, but here's the thing:
I'm
you went from like Tyreek Hill, who was like literally a true number 1. It's almost like you took him apart and added a little bit to like everybody. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like now you have like, instead of having one badass and like a bunch of like low dudes, now you just kind of like shifted it from there to here. Instead of like having it like this, now you have like a bunch of dudes that are in the middle that are just good. And that might be even deadlier for Mahomes, honestly. Because as long as you have Kelsey, I feel like that offense is going to be fine.
oh yeah. And if it's not Kelsey, it's one of the other backup tight ends that have been, I guess, doing nothing but studying what that dude does.
Yeah. I'm still stuck on the Baker Saturday super team. That fairy boy band dance party would be a Christmas present to rip on. You know what, dude? That's another good option.
It is a good one,
That's a good
but
option. What
I,
about Jimmy G going to Indianapolis?
I think that's a better fit.
Ah,
More,
well, yeah. I mean, Jimmy G's better, but Seth said Jimmy G to the Jets. Were you here for that?
yeah. I think I just heard the beginning or tail end of that. That wouldn't be a bad fit either, and he knows Salah.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. I actually really like that one.
Yeah, that's probably more. And I bet you money the Jets make a move for it.
How much though?
Uh, they're not going to have a high draft pick this year, so they're probably going to have to throw more money and/or like player now versus being like, here's our first rounder.
Well, he's a free agent.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
that's
it's
why they were
because
trying to trade him this year.
I didn't. Well, yeah, but he had to stay around. I didn't know if he had signed. He had to have signed something to stick around and play. I didn't know if that was still tentative or what.
Okay, well, actually, yeah, maybe you're right. Let me check real quick. Let's see. Debo Samuel. Okay, Rob, you talk about Debo. I'll finish up doing this real quick.
Dude, Debo's the Swiss Army, man. He That dude was mad about running the ball, and now he's happy because he got paid, and he's doing great running the ball.
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense.
Dude, and he's like, I'm so happy to have this opportunity. Like, well, dude, you already had it.
Yeah.
You just got more money.
Yeah, you just
Good
got
for you.
money.
Uh, Debo's dangerous. He changes the game. He's definitely done it to my Packers numerous times.
Yeah, Debo's like the perfect weapon for them. Like he does everything well. He blocks well, he runs well, he catches, and he's like a legitimate threat doing all of it. And so that's why San Francisco's so good because they have good weapons. But going back to Jimmy, yeah, this is his final season. Um so they gave him like a little bit more money this year.
Well, I guess they kind of had to.
Yeah.
Like, whoops a doodle. Sorry, buddy. Here you go.
Excuse me. Yeah, but yeah, he's a free agent, so yeah, he will be hitting
Hitting the
free
market.
agency, yeah. And
Oh, well, then that's all. Then if that's the case, the Jets will just toss money at him.
yeah, exactly. That's why I asked like how much do you think they would pay?
I mean, dude, you're talking about a guy who's playing the Super Bowl. Hmm, I don't think he gets Rodgers money, but I definitely think
Like
I think he'll be.
35?
Yeah, maybe even more in between that and 30. Like, and I think he'd be more than happy with that, and to have a place that he knows that's like, hey, you're the starter, you're the guy here. We're not at all drafting a quarterback because that's just not what the Jets do.
Well, they already took one with the second pick and it didn't work.
Right, that's why I said that's not
So
what the Jets
so
do.
it's like why would they try it again? Like just pay for the guy.
Yeah, just get it. Go get a guy.
Go get a
Stop
guy.
playing around.
Jimmy would get eaten alive in Indianapolis. He's already hurt enough. That's true. Their offensive line is worse. That's a good point. And
And
I like Rob's point about he knows Salah there from the 49ers there. That's the
yeah,
key. I feel like
that is the key.
that's the key that makes perfect fucking sense. So Seth, I am 100% on board with you on that one.
And if it happens, then you heard it here first on the Los and Rob show.
Why does the backup drop the douche rookie? Well, no, you don't have to drop him, but trade him. Trade him to the Texans for a fourth rounder.
Y'all will take him.
We'll take him.
Y'all
He'd be better
like here you
than Mills. I mean, could he be any worse?
go. I mean, God, hopefully not.
Jimmy G in the New York media. He is New York with that beautiful face. That's true.
Well, yeah, he's an Italian guy, so yeah, he would fit everything. All the
Yeah.
pro Jets are checking here.
Yep. You're gonna see like the mob start coming back to the games and shit.
Well, I
Jonathan
wonder,
Taylor,
like,
Colts, Michael Pittman. Before we get into
ooh,
that, say what you were gonna say.
well, we can go ahead with that because I mean,
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Taylor, dude. I mean, it's because of the O line. It's not even fair to even. I think he's still a monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just when you
Yeah.
don't have the key, when you don't have the keys to the car, you can't go drive, and the O line is the keys for the running back.
That's true. And I remember like Chris Johnson several years ago. Remember he had like that 2,000-yard season,
Yeah,
and then he had a terrible season, and then he's like, "Well, my line isn't blocking," and it's like, "Well, but you didn't even say it was the line when you had the 2,000-yard season."
right.
So like,
Yeah,
why now are you suddenly saying that? So it's kind of like, oh well, that's just an excuse people use. I think it's like, oh well, it's a bad offensive line, so he's not doing well. Like in this case, everybody's just defending Taylor. It's like, oh, it's the line, and it's the. But when the running back does well, was anybody praising the line? Like when Taylor did it last year, was anybody praising them?
not as much as they should have.
Not as much. No. But
We were all
now
worried.
everybody's
We were
shitting
all
on the
worried about
line.
the sweet fantasy points. That's
Exactly.
what everybody was worried about with Taylor was the sweet, sweet fantasy points. And if you had them, you loved it last year.
And so with Pittman, I was talking with Josh right after our money league draft, and he was like, "What do you think about Pittman?" And I was like, "Well, I think he's a good player. I just don't think he's gonna do anything this year, or he's not gonna have the year you think he's gonna have." And he's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just for whatever reason, like I feel like the Colts, even though they missed the playoffs last year, I feel like they overachieved with Wentz, and only because this division's so fucking terrible." It makes the division winner look better than they are. I
Exactly
feel
what
like.
they are.
Um, but I will say this: like, if I had Michael Pittman in Dynasty, I would be pretty happy about that because I would be like, oh well, okay, this year he's like a wide receiver 3. Maybe next year he could come back into the wide receiver 2 territory with a better quarterback, or maybe in 2 years he could be a wide receiver 1. So I wouldn't be upset about that. But in redraft, we were discussing redraft. And I was like, nah, I don't like him in redraft. Like, you had to pay like third round for him.
Or, yeah, and not for third round production.
Exactly. Send Wilson back up. Oh, send Wilson to back up Rodgers. He could sit and learn humility like Rodgers did under Favre. Imagine Wilson and Rodgers together. I feel like Wilson would just judge Rodgers for being a drug addict,
Probably.
for getting high all the time. Jalen Hurts, yeah, you're drinking scotch again, Rodgers. Like, come on, let's go pray. Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Miles Sanders. Well, Jalen Hurts, you
He's
know,
having a year.
yeah, he's having a great year, and he was like, I mean, I guess he's still an MVP candidate. He's just not very high on the list for me. Um,
It's that team that has helped him
yeah, the team is
really.
overall is just incredibly good.
I mean, you
Um,
just said it right there with AJ Brown and Miles. Like Miles Sanders is having a damn good year too.
well, he had a decent year last year. The thing is, he didn't have a single touchdown. So like, there's something called regression. Well, in that case, it's positive regression. When you go from like, dude, what are the odds you're gonna have 0 fucking touchdowns consecutive seasons? That's unheard of. And so with Miles Sanders, it's kind of like, okay, he didn't have a bad year. He just didn't have those bonus points with touchdowns, like, because that's what a touchdown is, right? It's 6 bonus points. Like, think about it. A touchdown equals 60 yards.
Yeah.
So like how often does a guy go over 60 yards? Not a lot. How often does a guy
Not
go over 120 yards? Not a lot.
not a lot.
So those touchdowns are what really matter. And if you take away, let's just say 6 touchdowns, that's 36 fucking points. And if you look at Sanders, I think he has around that. So Sanders had positive regression this year. AJ Brown, dude, as soon as they traded AJ Brown to the Eagles during the draft, I was like, oh my god, like that's it. Like the Eagles are gonna be good. Like
Yeah.
instead of fucking going for a rookie that, oh well, we don't know if he's gonna develop. Now you get a legitimate guy that Tennessee developed, and it's like, oh, we just get to plug him in. Here's our number one, and that changed their offense
Big
because
time. And
without a true number one opposite Devontae Smith, Devontae
di-
Smith is not a number one.
didn't the Titans just fire their GM after they got torched by AJ Brown this past week?
Yes, they did.
Ugh. Well,
Yes, Hurts. Another example of if the team is good, then quarterback gets the. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Dak same way. Well, no, but there's a difference between Dak and Hurts. Hurts' production and the offensive production comes from him extending drives by running the ball.
yep.
That's kind of like Lamar Jackson. Like Lamar runs and keeps the ball for the Ravens. Like with Dak, okay, what's his best year running the ball? Like 300 yards? Like that's like, I mean, that used to be considered a lot. Now it's like, dude, if you're not even hitting 300 yards, like, who are you? like,
Yeah,
you've got Fields at almost 1,000. You've got Lamar almost 1,000 every year.
yeah,
Allen's always at 800, and now Hurts looks like he's always going to be above 800 also. And
yeah. I remember
Lance
back.
is a guy that could probably be at 800 also. So it's just like, yeah, you're right about it, but it's also like, you know, I think Dak does a lot for the Cowboys. And see, it's the same shit with Romo. Everybody would shit on Romo. This was Cowboys fans too. They would shit on Romo, and it's like, dude, imagine if they didn't have Romo. Like, what would you guys be doing? Nothing. The only reason you're this much good is because of Romo. That's it. And then they just criticize him the whole time. So
They could have gone and gotten Quincy Carter back. They could have
I told you my
anytime.
dad saw him at a Mavericks game, right?
Yeah, yeah. You told me that. It was just like not even a hey about it.
Yeah. I was like, "Did you get a picture? Get a picture." He's like, "Nah, I don't want that.
Your dad's like, I don't do that.
I don't want that. Nah." The Vikings are the only example of where the team is good, but the quarterback, rightly so, gets shit on. That's true. Cousins does get shit on a lot.
Well, and that's why, like, I feel like when they did that little everybody putting their chains on, I'm like, hey man, everybody hates you, but here,
We love you.
you we love you. Here's our chains. Now give them back.
Yeah. Yeah, give him back before we get off the flight, okay?
Yeah,
That chain cost me 20 grand, all right?
I know that Michelob Ultra's got you feeling good. Don't be thinking anything.
Oh, Baker gets taken down.
Yeah, he did. Second down, that they just picked up a first.
I can't believe Baker's playing this much though, honestly. Like
Yeah,
how? How can he do
it's
that?
it shocked me to see that he was already in. I nothing he could do about that, dude. That was good defense.
So Carter
Oh, we got
says
Baker.
Najee Harris, TJ Watt, Keenan Allen. Well, Najee's production has dropped this year because of, in my opinion, because Cheeseburger isn't there anymore.
The check
Roethlisberger,
down king.
yeah, Roethlisberger, kind of similarly to Breeze. Oh, Baker almost
Oh,
gets
he skipped
sacked,
it.
but then he threw a ball into the dirt. Baker's bleeding on his arm.
Yeah, Raiders defense is playing like a Raiders defense tonight. They're
Yeah.
hitting the shit out of people.
But Roethlisberger, he lost arm strength towards the end of his career. Like, didn't he have like elbow surgery and shit like that?
Something like that. Yeah, he just had towards the tail end of the back
Yeah,
nine. He wasn't right.
he had problems, and also he was old. He was pretty old. There's a reason why you retire at a certain age because like your body just wears down, and all that shit combined. That's one of the reasons why Pratt Fryermuth had such a great rookie year. Why Najee Harris had such a great rookie year because he was checking down a lot. Like how many catches did Harris have his rookie year? Like 80.
He had one very important one.
And so with who was the fucking guy? The Bears quarterback. Uh, damn, I can't think of his name. The guy that started at the beginning of the year for the Steelers. What's his name?
And Trubisky.
Trubisky. Yeah, fucking Mitch Trubisky. He's not. He's trying to prove something, right? He doesn't want to check it down. He's trying to go downfield. That's the same way Ritter, or not Ritter, Pickett. Pickett wants to fucking go downfield. He doesn't want to check it down. Young quarterbacks hate checking it down. It's like only a smart quarterback will check it down, or a quarterback that physically can't throw far will check it down because they have no other choice. But I think they ran into the punt returner here. That might be a flag running into the kicker
Mhm.
here. But
They impaired his ability.
but see the thing about the Pittsburgh last year, their offensive line wasn't very good. It's not any better this year. So what's the difference is the quarterbacks. They don't want to check down, and they're also it's when you check it down, what does that mean? Okay, we pick up 3 yards, 5 yards. That extends drives. But when you're throwing deeper and getting a lot of incompletions or turnovers, you don't
You're
have
going
those
three and
extra
out.
plays. So you don't
Yeah,
have
you're going
extra
three and out.
opportunities for more fucking plays. That's why Harris's production's down, rushing wise and catching wise. And so they need to I mean I don't know, man. They need a new coordinator, I feel like. And they need some weapons too. They also don't forget they traded Chase Claypool. Although they're doing okay without him, but um, Keenan
Big
Allen was
weapon.
hurt all year, but now he's healthy. And you know what I saw? Mike Williams is practicing today,
Uh,
so he might play.
Uncle Mike.
I hope he doesn't get hurt again. But I might have to start him and Palmer. And T.J. Watt. Well, see, that's another thing. T.J. Watt was hurt almost all year also, and he just
Yeah.
barely came back. Now that he's
He-
back, they're starting to do better.
Yeah, but he loves to pump himself up for pointing out the flags. It's not quite the same. Or not, excuse me, I'm thinking J.J. Watt. Excuse me. Never mind. I digress there.
Seth says, all I hear about is Dak's intangibles. Is choking intangible. He is always hurt when they play good teams. I mean, yeah, but I mean, think about it. Like, what do you consider choking? Like, you can apply that to literally every other quarterback at some point. So you're just
Yeah.
choosing to bitch about Dak because you don't like him. So I don't know. In that situation, it's just like it doesn't matter what we say. Like you're gonna believe what you want to believe. So there's no stat or anything I can say that'll matter. How can Baker play? Look at the Rams' record. Of course they don't give a shit if he plays. LA just wanted some press by bringing in his drama. Dak and Trubisky have the same stats. Well, Dak did have a broken finger for a long time.
Mitch played the whole time.
Even when you come back, I'm sure that finger isn't like you know what I mean. Like I'm sure it's not 100%
Nah,
comfortable.
he's dealing with it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
He's a,
dealing with it. But the thing is Dak doesn't have to be a superhero. Um, the defense is fucking outstanding. Like
yeah.
they've never
Just
had a defense like this.
stay between the lines.
Exactly.
Don't
So like
don't
why
fuck it up.
why does he have to be Mahomes? He doesn't. He just needs to not turn the ball over and let the defense do their job and fucking keep handing it off to Elliott and Pollard. Now, did they pay him a shitload of money? Well, yeah,
Yes,
they did.
that's Jer Bear for you though.
But that's the nature of literally every fucking quarterback. Look how much Rodgers makes, and look what he's doing. Nothing. They're
Also,
losing, and his stats aren't very good.
hey, we won last weekend.
Well, yeah, but in the overall scheme of the season, you're losing.
We're not going to lose this weekend.
Who do you play?
We're on a bye.
Oh, you're on a bye. That's true. You're not gonna lose, but you're not gonna win.
Nope,
You're gonna
we're
pull the
not going to
Texans in
lose.
week 1. Dak is worshipped, but Romo was constantly shit on. Romo was asked, "Do you support Dak?" He said, "I got his back." I wonder what size of a knife Romo had. I don't think Romo's like that.
I think he really was like, you know what, it is what it is. Let's move on to the next chapter.
Yeah, like Romo did that to, like, dude, literally every player does that to the old guy. Anytime a young guy comes in, they oust the old man.
Yeah,
So at the beginning of your career, you're the guy that ousts someone, and at the end of your career, you're the guy that gets ousted. Like if you're mad at that, like fucking,
yeah.
uh,
You can't. Not
yeah,
everybody gets to pull a Brett Favre and be like, I'm done. Oh no, I'm not. Shucks, I'm back. I'm done.
yeah, yeah, like five
Oh no,
five
I'm
different
back.
times.
Yeah, and then like the last time they believed him and moved on, and then when he showed back up, it was like, dude, and then the whole franchise was in uproar because they traded him.
Oust
And then
the
he went.
old man. Ask Jordan Love how that is working out. Yeah, well, that was a stupid pick.
That was a stupid pick,
That's
but I
kind
mean,
of
who
that.
knows?
That's kind of like Trey Lance.
If
That
we
pick
could,
just made no sense, and like it's easy to point at that and like,
it's two
oh,
years too soon.
this makes my point, so let me bring this up. But like there is talk about Love starting games down the road. Like if you guys lose your next game, they even asked Rodgers like, would you be okay with it? And he said, yeah. He said I'd be okay with it.
Of course he would.
So it hasn't happened, but it doesn't mean that it won't. I mean, in reality, Love might even be traded. Because at this point, like, why? Like, if he's never gonna fucking play, like, why? Like, it literally is just a wasted pick.
Unless he likes it so much that he sticks around and waits. But I mean, how how prime could he be? Like it'd be starting real late. I mean, fifth year.
I mean, dude, like, yeah,
This is
let me
third year
fucking
now.
sit behind this guy and make a lot less money,
Yeah, or
and
go over here and start.
yeah, well,
I mean, you have to really
it's
like
not
the
just well,
situation.
yeah, but there's no guarantee you start. But if you get the contract, you're gonna get the money. You know what I mean? So it's like, why stay here for fucking 5 million when I can maybe get 30 for 1 year over here?
Right.
Just 1 year
Right.
of that contract would be more than like 6 years of fucking backup money. So like, why somebody would choose to do that, I don't know.
Like I said, unless he really likes it, but most guys take the cash. I mean, ultimately, that's what they're doing it for.
Remember when
I mean, yeah,
Favre came back with the Vikings, one throw from the Super Bowl? That was crazy. You know, I was actually rooting for Favre in that year.
I was not,
I was like, fucking Favre, old man. Like,
and I was like, fucking far.
and they put a bounty on him.
Well,
The
I
Saints,
gotta
they
say,
fucked him up that game,
I,
dude.
no, dude, and I gotta say, it was eerie because when he threw that last pick to seal it, so that they could go and win the game, I just felt so much like what had happened to us as Packers, like games here and there. It was just like, no, no, why? And then I felt bad all of a sudden. It's like, I get it. It just doesn't matter. Like the guy is such a fucking gunslinger that who still will just try,
Yeah.
even if all he had to do was just run the ball for a couple yards. That's all he had to do.
So Jacobs had a good run and he fell and fumbled, but his elbow hit the ground. So I think that's going to be considered down, right?
Was he touched?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
Oh no, he
yeah, he
was.
was.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was.
touched.
He
Yeah, he's
was.
down. That's down by contact.
I thought he tripped over the guy.
They've already moved on. Ooh,
Carr
Carr running
scrambles.
for his life.
Oh, he
Damn, he just
dove. He
dove into the
dove.
45.
That was 3rd and 5.
That was Bobby Wagner. He just did that too.
He was like, I got to make up for that stupid interception.
But it's still fourth down.
And it's still 4th down. Yeah, dude. Like, who does he think he is? Josh Allen?
Yeah, for real. He didn't get up laughing because he probably that hurt.
That probably hurt him. He's like, ow, my shoulder. He's gonna cry
Yeah,
later.
they showed that earlier, and I was like, why are they showing him crying? Shouldn't do that.
Why was he crying? Because they were losing, right?
Yes, and he's mad because not what they put in practice
Uh,
and
it's like
what they.
T.O. Remember when T.O. was crying? It's my
It's my
quarterback.
team. It's my teammate. Don't talk about them. Talk about me. Yeah, that's up there with playoffs and um
Dennis Green.
yes, I'm trying to spit out a
Yeah.
section of that one.
They are who we
Is that
thought they were.
we
Let
know
him
about
out
the
the
hook?
hook. Want to crown him? The crown their heads, and then he slams the thing on the side. Yeah, there's some epic fucking rants. Dude, the Dabo Swinney one. I'm a man. I'm 40. I can't wait till I turn 40. I'm gonna play that and then like say it all day. I'm finally a man, Mom. I'm 40. But let's see. I'm gonna look at something real quick. I'm going to. How much time is left in the third quarter? Oh shit! This isn't. I forgot to refresh it. God damn these pages. Why don't they automatically refresh? I don't know. All right, there we go. Damn, Baker's 4 for 10. He was 3 for 4 at one point. Now he's 4 for 10. All right, let me see this. Oh wait, there's an update. What? Oh, an IDP update on Yahoo. We don't do that. Trubisky. Let's see.
All right, I'm hitting the hooch early tonight.
Why is that?
I don't know. Just seemed like a good idea.
I don't know. Do I need a reason? You're right. Sometimes you don't need a reason.
Like,
that's just surprising to me. Normally it's
don't
like
wait till the fourth.
clockwork. Yeah, I was
Oh,
asking how much time is left.
yeah,
10
too,
minutes?
too much. Yeah, 10 something.
I bought beer. And
I know you're
I
ready
still
to
have
go.
those margaritas
Oh,
in the freezer,
also,
yeah. I still have that.
also a good choice.
Car is
Oh, shit.
washed. After Saturday, who is coaching Vegas now? Charlie Sheen. Ocho Cinco, Gary dude, all three of them that should be
That would be
co-coaches.
awesome.
Gary Busey, dude, oh my god. That man is
Ga-
insane. You know why he's
Gary
like that?
Busey.
He was in a car accident and like his head was swelling, I think, and they had to like remove a part of his brain or some shit like that happened. I can't remember. That's why he's so crazy.
He is out there, to put it kindly.
Charlie Sheen, dude, yeah, Tiger Blood. Ocho Cinco's just badass. He's fucking cool. He came out in the league, the show about fantasy football. I don't know if anybody saw that, but he came out in it, and one of the characters was like, "Hey, do you know Mike Ocho Cinco?" And he's like, "No." Because he asked Ocho Cinco that, and he's like, "Oh, okay." It's just crazy, to see two guys with the same like, you know, Mexican name, numerical last name. And he's like, "Nah, I don't know him." And he's like, "All right, cool."
Did he change his name back?
Oh, I don't know. I still call him Ocho Cinco.
Oh my God, Four Horsemen, Seth, you're crazy.
Time to get shit faced. Time for a four horseman. What's a four horseman? That sounds familiar.
Depending on which horseman or yeah, normally it's Jim, Jack, uh, Johnny, and Jose.
Jim, like Jim Beam?
Yeah,
Oh, Jim Jack. Wow. No mixer in it? Just that? And how big is that?
well, I mean, it's like a small glass like that, couple fingers.
Oh, it's like a shooter.
Yeah,
It-
we put it over ice.
It's a power shot to save you from sipping beer all night. Hmm.
Oh, you shooting that, dude? You're crazy. I know normally people make a drink out of it and sip on that gangster. Good God.
That does sound familiar. Although I don't know, maybe we made it different.
That's
But
what I'm saying. There's variations as to what you put in it.
ah, well, I might as well get a beer.
Yeah. Join the party.
Join the party.
We got 3rd and 10 here from Baker. Stepping back. He's dancing. He's running. And Max Crosby's crushing him.
Yeah, my parents are coming up next week, and my dad always is like, "You have beer?"
He's
so,
like, no.
so I bought 2 18s.
Yeah, you got to make sure to be prepared.
Well, especially because I'm gonna drink tonight, and then, you know, drink a little bit here and there. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking buy two.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's going to get drank. So like you said,
Yeah, exactly.
you get, you got to hit on the punter. No flag?
Time to get
Yep,
shit faced,
got a
sheen
flag.
faced. That's what we should call it on the show.
Charlie Sheen has his own medical marijuana.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it seems like most of them do now.
Ah, it's cold. Oh my god. I can't find my
Always keep,
fucking can koozie.
always keep some shitty beer in the back of the fridge for visitors. I mean, what's your definition of shitty beer? Because your definition of shitty might be their Echelon, their champagne. Like literally, I know a group of people that think the best beer is Miller High Life. Like they have tattoos of
Oh
the High
god.
Life lady and everything, and I'm like, guys, gals, there's better things in this world. It's even in the cheap beer world. I think. Like if I'm going cheap beer, I like PBR, Bush, full flavor, not light, is good. Um, if I have to go one of the big three, I go Miller Lite.
Cheers.
Bud Light is gross. Cheers. And Coors Light is basically water.
Oh, I had to use a pink koozie because I couldn't find my other one.
Nothing wrong with that. Raising awareness.
Yep. Oh, I haven't had
Some
this
of
in a
that,
while. This is good.
some of that seasonal crap people bring when they visit. Yeah, so I hate pumpkin beer. I like Oktoberfest. I do not like pumpkin ales.
Man, why'd you have to bring that up?
I know. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
only I only drank 12 Oktoberfests this year. That's it. I couldn't fucking find
but
them. Well, the one I
but
like.
I was actually telling Los Seth that he should check out Sierra Nevada's Christmas special lager or whatever it is. It's pretty good, but it's definitely you sip on it. Went to the Budweiser tour in St. Louis. Great trip. They always shit all over Miller about how they shit piss from the toilet for Miller. Yeah, there's actually uh, Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, which that's pretty cool. The Clydesdales live there occasionally.
Oh, excuse me.
You can go hang out with Clydesdales.
People say like, "Oh, Miller," or they even advertise it like Miller has more flavor, and it's like, does it? Like
Yeah,
it,
no, it
like
does.
it
It's the
tastes,
same.
it tastes different. I don't know if it has more.
It's it's the same amount of flavor. It's just they don't use rice.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I don't like Miller. I mean Budweiser's okay. I'll drink Budweiser. I don't like Bud Light. I don't like Miller Light. But don't get me wrong. If you give me a Bud Light and that's all there is, I'll fucking drink it. begrudgingly, but
Yeah.
I'll still drink it. But you know what? That's why I show up with my own beer.
Oh yeah,
Cause it's
always.
like, well, at least I'll have mine. You know, like. But then people see your beer and they're like, "Hey man, can I have one?" It's like, oh god damn it.
Yeah,
As arrogant
fucking
as
okay.
this sounds, I got hooked on Stella Artois for a while.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I like it. It is expensive, but I do like it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Heineken's good.
You know what? I like Heineken Light better.
A lot of people do.
I think it tastes better.
I I liked Heineken when they made those little keg cans.
Oh, dude, those were awesome.
And then they stopped making them. It's like, why? It's the only reason I buy you.
I got hooked on Foster's oil cans. Oh man, Foster's.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a Foster's fan. Or Labatt Blue. Not a big fan of that beer either. Although Moosehead Lager is good.
This game sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we,
Oh,
we kind of knew when we looked at the schedule that this was more than possible.
yeah. Although, like, before you came in, there was like a shitload of people in here.
There have been a shitload in here.
Yeah, yeah. No, there are. But
At one point, we had almost 30 when I looked.
Labatt,
But
oh god, looks like rat piss. Is that the same thing they give Rogers?
no,
No.
no.
He probably just tricks Rogers like, here, it's the same. Just take it. He's like, oh, okay, oh man, I saw vision.
Right. I'm sure ayahuasca has a distinct diarrhea-like flavor. I mean, that's what it looks like. Although Seth compared it to meth piss, which who knows? Maybe meth piss is that dark. What? What's with this commercial?
I don't know.
That dude is happy he's chewing some freaking gum.
I know, right? It's like, damn, I don't think I've ever been that happy chewing gum.
No,
But
dude. I mean, unless that gum was like giving me a buzz, maybe I would dance like that. But it has to be one hell of a buzz, like instantaneous, like kapow.
it's ayahuasca gum.
Oh God. Well, in that case, you couldn't be. You have to be in your like ayahuasca den, laid back, talking about all the things that make you tick and not. Seth knows about it.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
He went to the camp with Rogers. That's why he knows so
I
much.
know he did. He's like, I saw him there. He never shared with me. That's why he hates him.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't. That's why he
Yeah.
shits on him.
Yeah.
Oh me. Yeah, it's definitely burning up the middle of the field here. I'm trying to think of when the last. I guess we saw the last score before halftime.
Rogers is high class. He drinks the toxic shit they cleaned off the floors at the homeless shelter. Yeah, Rogers is high class. He only smokes or drinks whatever the hell you do with it. The
Yeah,
best,
you drink
the best of the best.
you drink it. It's like you're you get a little cup. You get a little cup. Not quite the same as drinking cough syrup. Although lots of people do that.
Oh yeah. In a pinch, I mean,
I mean, if you have that right shit, it'll fuck you up. But I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't imagine that would be too fun because you'd just be like, oh,
6 game losing streak longest by a defending Super Bowl champion. That's crazy. Baker's still in there.
Oh, he's not going anywhere. There's a decent run up the middle.
Yeah.
Got
Akers.
6 on that.
How many yards does Akers have? 26.
He
Man, I'm
had that
glad I
one.
didn't start him.
They had that one fumble too. Yeah, you'd have been pissed.
I would have been pissed. But that means I have to start Pierce. I hope he can get more
Oh,
than 3.1. Oh no, wait, he lost the fumble. So he has like 1.1.
yeah, that's terrible.
On a serious note, he bought a bunch of Airbnb properties in the desert for his meditation camps, really.
That I believe. There's the first down pickup to number 18. A little sidearm action.
Yeah, that dude kind of looks like Cup, like
He does.
body wise.
He's like the hippie cup.
The hippie Cup.
Yeah, 'cause he's got long hair.
I like it.
Cup's got the crew cut and the beard. He's the I guess he's the new hippie, if you will.
Cup kind of looks like he
Yeah,
could be in the Vikings TV show.
he could throw some face paint on him. He fit right in.
Yeah. Give him a shield and a sword. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Baker going
oh,
deep.
Baker vomited.
Oh, that
Oh,
guy.
there's a
That guy got
flag.
tackled.
Yeah, he did. There's a flag. That's all they want to do.
Tutu.
Throw it down there. One of the defensive dudes will run into you.
Yeah.
We'll get a big ass pickup.
Yep. 60 yards of field position right there. Seth says, "Life is too short not to try crazy shit. Average age of men is 72. Why not?" That's true. But that doesn't mean you're going to make it to 72.
That's right.
He kind of like
Anything?
flailed and fell down. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did. That was a flop.
That was
That was a
funny.
total flop. Total flop job. But they needed something.
They needed something. Yeah, hey, this might
And
actually make it a game if they could get a touchdown here.
yes, but it has to be a touch. None of this field goal shit.
True. Although a field goal would
Yeah.
be okay. It wouldn't make it a one-score game. Whoa, a
What
fake
are we
pitch
doing
double
here?
reverse?
Look
Oh,
at Baker act like he's gonna block and he just fell.
only for a half yard. That was crazy. Well, Baker probably realized like, oh wait, I can't get hurt. Because then who's going to be the quarterback?
Yeah, true. Not I, and it needs to be I. This is his last shot.
Yeah. Yeah, what's he doing? He's like, ah. He's like, don't touch me. I'm just distracting you. All right, Baker under center again. Single back. Two stacked receivers in line. It's a rollout to the left.
Naked boot.
Baker
And he's
loses
just
a yard. Does that count as a sack?
I don't know. It depends on where they spot it. It's definitely third down though, which is frustrating.
Yeah,
Yeah, he lost
he
half a yard.
lost. Yeah, that's a sack right there. And
So I
he's
mean,
already 5 for 13, so he didn't want to add another incompletion.
McVay probably just called him a sissy bitch right there. That's why he put the Denny's menu up above his face.
Baker is only 6'1", 120 pounds, soaking wet. The kicker looks like Hogan compared to Mayfield. Yeah, Baker isn't very big. He does have some weight on him, but he's not tall.
No, he's a little guy. Oh, there's
Oh,
a good play.
a screen. First
Oh,
down. Wait, there's a
oh,
flag.
I think it might be a face mask. Dude, he almost fumbled that ball.
Yeah. Holding.
Oh, what a kick in the balls.
Yeah.
Holding on the offense. McVay looked like he was about ready to go postal.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Baker's like, oh, gee whiz, guy. Come
That's
on.
just enough. Yeah. That's just a bad block, dude. That's a fucking like you got to knock that guy down.
Yeah,
What?
hands inside, knock him down. You're good to go. If his hands were inside, they wouldn't have called that.
Pancake
Well,
him.
now it's 3rd and 16. All right, we've got
Oh,
a manageable field goal coming, I guess. To pick
Hopkins.
up
He
the
tried to split the defenders and he got like knocked backwards.
he got pancaked. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Flag.
Late flag.
The ref. The ref is like getting in there. I wonder if they got Baker just to fuck him up. Carolina and Cleveland paid extra to the Rams to hurt Baker. McVay took a payoff. Maybe. Oh my god, personal foul offense
Personal
so much for the
foul.
field goal.
Well, what did he do? He pushed him. He pushed him. Still haven't seen it. Okay, what did he do? What that was? I don't know about that.
Well, that guy
I've
that
seen it.
guy has money on the money line, so he needs it to be well, like what is it? It's like 6, isn't it? What's the money line
Are they
today?
still going for this?
Yeah, it's 6 points, so they can't allow like a field goal here would make it 7. That's cutting it close. You know what I mean?
61.
Wow. Nope,
What's up?
it's wide.
Yeah,
Just punt it, dude. What are you doing?
that looks really dumb now.
Now they have the ball at
Oh,
midfield.
still 2 minutes and 42 seconds in this game. So not ending, but it's just
You mean in the third?
third. Yeah, sorry.
I was like, is it the fourth quarter?
No, no, no. Yes, third. What are they all doing powwowing around him? Like he's pissed. Leave him alone. Let him.
So I formation, toss to Jacobs. It's a pass. It's a pass, but he
Was gonna
decides not to
be.
throw it, and he runs. Gains 1.
Almost makes you wonder if he was going to throw to Adams there.
Probably. Yeah. This is the year of
Man,
crazy field goals. It is.
it
There
is,
there's
dude.
been a lot of crazy ones. And you know what fantasy sites need to do is they need to add 60 plus yarders as 6 points.
Yeah,
Cuz it's happening
I
more and
agree.
more now. Like a 65 yarder shouldn't count as 5. It should count as 6 now.
Oh,
A dump off
well,
to Jacobs, but he's
oh, he
short.
ran out too
Yeah, he's
soon.
short.
And he hurt his hand.
That's 3rd and 1. What did he How did he hurt it on the stiff arm?
I don't know. That was crazy looking because he started shaking at the end like he jammed his finger.
Somebody was in here earlier saying he jammed his finger.
Oh well,
And
sorry for that guy.
I was like, "Did you put ice on it or wrap it?" He's like, "Nah, I'm going to tough it out."
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Dude, at least put ice for like 10 minutes."
Or attempt to pull it out. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Pick
It's
up
a
a first down there.
Yeah, it's fucking that looked like a strong eye formation, hand up the gut. Picks up the first down. 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter. He's back out there.
Yeah, that was Jacobs who ran it. So he must not have been hurt that bad.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess he never went to the sideline.
There's for whatever reason still focusing the camera on that hand.
I know, right? Like when the game's so shitty and like this is all you can show, you
Yeah.
know?
We don't have sweet down the field plays, but we have Jacobs' hand.
Yeah. Carr scrambles to his right, getting pressured.
Dude, he's about to throw it.
I know, like why does he wait so long? Like there's nobody there.
Man, dude, he almost lost like 20 yards.
Well, that stops the clock. 25 seconds. Yeah, it was on the face man or the stiff arm.
Stiff arm, yeah. Maybe he gave himself a zinger or something. Or a stinger. That's what they call him.
All right, 2nd and 10 shotgun. Adams doesn't even move when the ball was snapped.
No.
He's like, I don't have to do anything. And that's like what, an 8-yard gain? It's
Yeah,
gonna
it was a good
it's,
run.
it's gonna be the end of the third quarter right here. Oh, excuse
Scoreless
me.
third quarter. Yeah, there's nobody at that stadium, I feel like.
You mean the parking garage?
it it does look like one.
I'm off the drugs for the back injury. Feels like waking up with a hangover half naked in the front yard after a bad frat party. Shit.
Damn. That is very descriptive. Frat party number.
Yeah, I hope I never have that. Pinched nerve. That
Yeah,
just that just sounds wrong.
yeah, my lower back's feeling better too, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you need to get it like an actual chair.
Oh yeah, that's in the works. That and a couple other things, but yeah, something with the back, something I can lean into.
Yeah. We've all been there, just wait, it will come. Oh god. Why do you say that?
And it's true though. If there's one thing that's inevitable, it's joint and back pain. Or for some people, hand, foot, or leg or arm pain. You get one of those.
Or unless you're like a
Oh.
freak of nature and have taken care of your body your whole life, then maybe nothing.
Yeah, like that guy Liver King on the internet.
Or like TO, like I'm sure TO doesn't have any issues like that. Or maybe an injury
Uh,
from football. Maybe.
T.O. has been stricken with a soft heart.
That's my quarterback.
He just can't help it, goddamn it. He's such a you have to admit that he's a good teammate. He's just a little emotional.
Wasn't Liver King a fake? The only king I know of is the Tiger King.
Well, they're trying to say he's all PED'd up. If you've never seen this dude, Les, you should at least find a picture. It's ridiculous looking.
Like the Tiger King?
No, this dude looks ripped, like out of his
Oh.
mind,
Oh.
and he's old,
So ridiculous in
or,
a different way.
or older. I should say he's not old.
Because the Tiger King looks pretty ridiculous.
No, the Tiger King's just flat out ridiculous, and it's the fact that we're still talking about that guy says something. He did something right, or they did something right for him.
Listen, Carol Baskin. Dude, that lady's so crazy. I have a friend that reminds me so much of her. When I saw that show, I was like, "You remind me of Carol Baskin," and she was like, "Oh
Yeah,
my God, no!" She was like, "That 3 people have told me that."
that's not good, lady. You
I
should
know.
change it up. There was a stop on third down. It's gonna be fourth.
But are they in field goal range? Yeah, they are.
Uh,
Oh,
they
they're
are,
going
but they're
for
going
it.
for it.
What?
What is this and why?
Oh my
This is
lord.
Josh McDaniels at his finest here, boys.
They'll get it
Oh,
though.
but they got it.
Yeah,
They
they'll
got a
get
sneaky
that.
peek.
Carr gets up, roar, punches the air.
Yeah, he's all red.
Yeah.
He had to Hulk out to do that. God, I hate it when I gotta do that.
Josh McBelichick.
Yeah, You know he's like got him on speed dial. What do I do, Daddy? Are you okay?
He just bounced around there. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was more than it should have been in that play. It should have just been
That's a
Carr.
3-yard gain for Jacobs.
Yeah, trying to start to tick at this clock. They're ready to make the short ass flight back home.
Oh, got to show the hand again.
Yeah, what is up with this
There's
dude? They're
nothing else
all
going on
about
in this
showing
game.
his fuck.
Yeah. So let's just show the hand. Oh, there it is again. Drink every time they show the hand. Oh, Carr throws to
Ooh,
Adams, but that was way off. It looked like Wagner might have been able to intercept it. 3rd and 7.
outside of
13.
that crazy ass one-handed catch, Adams hasn't had much.
Yeah, true. Well, he has what, 3 for 71, I think. 6 targets. Yeah, that's not much.
Yeah, the Rams have handled him, but
We aren't playing the drink every time game with a 4 horsemen. I thought it was a shot.
he's got to make a new one every time.
Well, then just sip it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a
put
beer. It's commercial
put
time.
your put your pinky out while you do it, Seth.
Yes, you have to be what's the word?
You have to be proper.
Yeah, proper.
Wow, these Kevin Hart commercials were funny.
I'm surprised the PETA people haven't gotten mad at that commercial.
Fuck that, fuck you, and everybody who looks like you. Oh, come on, man. Put that pinky out just one time. You can do it. Who knows? You might get you a fancy bitch at Applebee's.
Chili's, bro. Chili's is where people go.
That's true. Chili's is way better than Applebee's.
Oh,
The only thing Applebee's has that's worth a fuck is the quesadilla burger. It's the only reason I want to eat there.
I haven't been there in like 10 years to either place.
Seth just told me I can kiss his entire ass.
The whole thing? So like he has to like it's like mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I guess. Well, damn. All right, fine. No pinky for you, Seth. You just
I've never seen
resort
someone
back to
so
shit.
adamant about no pinky.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
oh, I know. Yeah, he doesn't like a finger in the. He doesn't like the Watson.
uh,
You know.
uh,
Yeah,
got it.
he's got
I
a thing
got it.
with
That's fine.
pinkies. Yeah.
Sorry, bro. Didn't mean to rub you. Raiders got an O lineman down.
What's that guy's name?
I couldn't read it fast enough.
That sounded like a name from the Lord of the Rings or something. Elimunder.
And now they got Mumford in for him.
Worked at Applebee's in high school. We had this manager who said he was a Navy SEAL, or like a Navy whale. Ate off the line. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't
Ugh,
like. I honestly don't like going to any restaurants.
like that.
I cook every day.
Like that, especially though. Because it's like, there's no actual, like, everything's laid out for people who are cooking it. It's not like going to an actual restaurant where you got people who have to like make it.
Yeah, well, true. But yeah, I mean,
Applebee's Applebee's ain't done. They're like, here's step-by-step directions, motherfuckers. Get that shit done.
Sorry, the four horsemen are starting to ride.
Hell yeah, good. That's what we want to
That
hear.
makes
All
me
right, so
that
we got
makes me want to listen to the fucking
Metallica.
Metallica, yeah, version.
Yeah.
They put that song on the X-Men Apocalypse movie.
Did you check out that new Metallica I sent you? Or did I ask you?
Yeah, no, I forgot about that. I haven't.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
I need a cigar and an 80s hair and hair and music. What kind of cigar?
It's like a Romeo Julieta. Or are you talking like a White Owl? But the old Dutch master. Me personally, I like these Al Capones.
Oh, I had to burp. That one was like stuck. Slow
Yeah, I hate when that
burning. Give
happens.
me a good Cuban. Oh shit.
No, yeah, I live in Virginia, bro. Can't actually. Well, there's places to get Cubans, but they charge out the fucking ass up here.
I had a couple puffs off a Cuban. I was like, whoa. I was like, damn, that's too much.
You gotta be ready for it.
Yeah, you do. They were like, it's good. Don't worry. I was like, ugh. I was like, you're crazy.
Yeah, the real deal Cubans, man. If you get a really good one and you take your time with it, they are good. But you can't cheap them. That's a sitting somewhere sipping some liquor, maybe a mojito.
Oh, Baker rolls out, throws it to Higby. He bobbles it, secures the
Was that our
catch.
first? Was that our first Higby sighting?
I think so. Yes, it
Man, they're
is.
trying anything. This dude Wolford's walking around again.
He's like, I'm ready. I've been here all the whole time.
Yeah, you keep letting the guy who's only been here for an hour play, and he sucks.
I single back, man in motion. He hands it off. Oh, he gets bounced.
Ooh, God, he got whacked.
He got bounced off that dude like Mark Sanchez in the butt fumble.
Fucking Pecco just goddamn leveled his ass.
When I go out drinking, got to do it right. Nothing better than getting drunk in a tie with a nice cigar all night, nice cigar bar, and high end bourbon. Yeah, that's something that sounds awful to me.
I
Ties,
mean,
I don't like ties.
I don't either. I'm not a big tie guy either.
I'll do I'll
Necktie,
do
but
I'll do everything else minus the tie.
yeah,
Like let's just go to the garage and do it all there. You know what I mean? Like but yeah, wearing a tie like no, I hate wearing a tie. Like even when I have to wear a tie, I fucking like it's all like casual and shit, you know what I mean? I like pull the thing
oh yeah,
down.
loose Windsor.
Mhm.
They're like, oh, it's supposed to
Actually
be this
double
length.
Windsor. That's the way to
Oh,
go. Oh, holding on Crosby. Oh my lord. Either go on a cigar or in a hoodie at a dirty towny bar. Well, it's too hot for a hoodie here, but I know what you mean.
it's hoodie weather here.
What's the temperature over there?
A little warmer than it has been, but still. Oh, it says it's
Wow,
only 48.
it's
48.
72 here. That's colder than I thought it would be.
48. See, we got a little bit of a warm streak here. Oh, got an offsides. The Rams are going to keep the ball and maybe score.
Let's see. Tomorrow it's going to be 80. Saturday 77, Sunday 77, Monday 78, Tuesday 65, Wednesday 61, Thursday 55. So next Thursday it'll be cold. Well, actually, I guess Tuesday 65 isn't bad during the day. It's better than 80. Fucking Texas. Flag? Offsides on the Rams.
Yep. No. On the Raiders, the Vegas Raiders.
Oh shit.
Baker gets a chance to go do something.
How'd they get the ball back? Oh,
That right there.
offsides. Oh, I see. That gave him a first down. Dirty towny bars are classic, especially here in Texas. Always fun with the toothless wonders. All right. Baker, single back, play action. He's thrown over the middle of the field, finds a man open. He gets
We got
rocked. Van Jefferson. Another
yeah.
flag.
It might get oh wow, holding. You can't even get a good play.
They just don't want to give him points because they all have money on the Raiders. You know the best towny bars where they start sentences with my mammy used to say, my pappy used to say.
That's definitely a Texas thing for sure. Although we didn't go to towny bars down in Brownsville.
Well, Brownsville's more of a Hispanic area than anything. That's like hillbilly shit, I think. Oh, he got knocked down real nice.
Yeah, he did. He might have picked up some of that, but he was still gonna be second and long.
That was a decleater.
Yeah, he got knocked sideways, but they're rolling quick. Baker means business here. Here he goes.
Oh, he got blitzed. Oh, Skowronek? Yep.
Yeah, that's his favorite target.
Hippie Cup. He should just change his name to Hippie Cup.
Yeah. Instead of Ocho Cinco, Hippie Cup.
Yeah.
That was a decent throw, though.
Yeah, and he almost dropped it. Oh my god.
Yeah, he had to corral it.
Double clutched it.
Baker's throwing him in there hot.
I need to do a live stream during some of these recent adventures. Dude, I'll watch that.
Yeah, I would too.
Baker throws deep again. Oh, this time he threw it out of bounds. No chance to catch that one. 2nd and 10, 9-10 to go. Seems like this game is never going to end. Although it's only 9:45. Still early.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. It feels so long, but it's not long running.
I know.
It's a slow game. Oh man, that was a hold right there.
I know. Why didn't they call that? They're like, all right, guys. It's the penalties are good, but I mean, we do need to get out of here also.
Yeah, let him play a little.
Oh, did he catch that? Yes, he did.
I'm just saying you can't call him down. That was indecisive as shit.
Another one for Hippie Cup.
If you started Hippie Cup tonight, you would maybe have the majority of the points off of the Rams offense. It might not have been a call. They might hurry up.
They did. Oh no!
Yep.
They stopped it.
They got him. They got him.
It.
That's not a catch.
Dang. That challenge came fast.
They said Belichick taught me how to do that.
Yeah. Well, Rob, you gave us great entertainment throwing game big pimping from the hotel stream. That's true.
Hey, that was completely random too. How was I to know that chick was like gonna just like start appearing in the background? She knew what was going on.
That's funny.
I mean, shit, that was a nice ass hotel too. Even nicer, they were just like, yeah, take over the lobby. Here's the remote to the TV.
I like how you're saying it like in code or something.
Yeah, right. Like she was like, here's the remote to the TV. All right. You know what I'm saying?
We have had some adventures, lol. Yes. But nothing would top the fucking tie at the bar. That would be the best adventure so far. There's only been one. I mean, I don't really go anywhere, so I mean, I guess if you want to watch me walk my dog, but that's not really an
Yeah.
adventure.
I mean, you'd be surprised. You
Although
people on
there
YouTube
are a
love.
lot of hot women around here, so maybe that is an adventure.
Yeah. How many times are they going to hit on Losa's dog and go?
Every time, like 3 different people. Deal. I'll bust out the suit at a cigar bar. Oh shit. Well then you need to keep us informed. Do you stream
Yeah,
on
dude.
YouTube or what? Or is this on Twitch or where do you do this? Or Facebook or I don't even know. There's so many places to do it, right? Like you can
Yeah.
do it anywhere.
Facebook, Facebook Live,
Abby's awake.
Insta,
Come here.
Instagram Live.
She heard me talking about walking her and she fucking woke up. She's like, "Okay, I'm ready."
So let's go.
Come on, jump,
Hey
jump.
there, boo boo.
Yo, boo boo, smarter than the average bear. Come here, come on. Get after those picnic baskets. Abby!
Ooh.
Oh, they're gonna say he had possession because it didn't move.
Okay. I mean that view was good for that argument.
Haven't set it up. I'll have to. That would be hilarious. Yeah. Abby. It's the Abby show.
I mean,
That's what I should call it when I walk the dog. Abby rocks. You have a mascot. I know. She makes like 2 or 3 appearances every show. Like literally, when I start the stream, she's like, "Oh, he's doing the thing. Let me go over there," and then she jumps on me.
the
Right?
look she's giving you right now is like, that's great. Let's go.
Yeah. She's like, "Really? It's mine?" Well, she's the head coach of the Saints now. Remember?
That's right.
Abby, you want to be
She's
the head
doing.
coach of the Rams too? Seth said he's leaving, so you can be the head coach of them too. Okay? I get all my fantasy information from her. She's the one that's working nonstop all day. When she's not napping, of course.
Yeah, but she's got to rest.
Yep,
It's a lot. She does a lot for a dog her size.
it's true. I just leave my laptop on, and she's on there, fucking
Yeah,
getting the stats
it's
and all that stuff.
ready to go.
What would I call the stream? That's a good question. Is it gonna be a dream? Oh, the Four Horsemen, or you need something? You need something related to like. Oh no, something with ayahuasca.
Uh, the Raging Cajun stepping out.
Or you could do it something New Orleans, yeah, Cajuns related. What would it be, Abby? Think. Meth piss live.
11 for 21, 125 yards.
That's it. That's it right there.
Go.
Oh, that's good.
Memphis Live. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That
I think you just answered your own question along with the first down
Higby.
to Higby. Why haven't they done this all game?
I know, right?
Why do they wait until the last 8 fucking minutes?
Do you have Higby? Why are you all upset?
No, it's just weird to me. Like I said,
Oh,
like it was at our first sighting, and now they're like, "Oh yeah, pour it on. It's Higby time."
yeah. I did have Higby in the money league earlier in the season, but then I cut him. Once they
Yeah,
started
I mean,
playing like shit, I was like, nah, fuck this. Now I
yeah,
have
not worth
Schultz,
it.
who's giving me 5.
Yeah, which is not much better.
Dude, tight end is a fantasy wasteland. Like seriously, it's so ugh.
You got to have one of three, and if you don't, then you're angry.
Like at least kickers like are consistent. You know what I mean? Tight ends are like, oh god, like you never know. You could get 2 one week, 12 the next. Skoranek, sorry, Hippie Cup
It's tough.
with another one. Shotgun, slot man to the right. Ooh, nice chop block. Baker throws low to Hippie Cup again. This falls incomplete. 3rd and 10, 6.5 to go. Oh my god, left meth piss live is totally happening. I gotta find a tie. Meth piss live. Dude, that would be a good death metal band name.
If
Meth piss.
we are Memphis.
Yeah, we're meth piss.
This next song is called Rogers' Pleasure.
Yeah. Oh, Baker. Wow, what a throw. Oh my god, was that 2-2? Yep. That was 2-2. Oh my god, that was a good throw. Holy shit. That was another hold.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you kind of have to hold Max Crosby.
Damn.
Man, he just got that off.
Need to find a theme song. Shit, yeah, what would be the theme song for Meth Piss Live? Oh, I thought 2-2 was going to break that tackle, but he didn't. It's okay. It's a completed pass, maybe a 5-yard gain. There is that a no, that's 2nd down. 5:40 to
Um,
go.
get the rights to Cumbersome by Seven Mary Three.
I mean, you probably don't have to.
Yeah, probably not. They'd be like, "Oh, cool, someone's using our shit."
Yeah. They'd just be happy for the publicity.
Or High by Jimmy's Chicken Shack. Nah, Sublime's too you can't go with Sublime. That's too predictable.
Well,
Gotta be a little more.
they would go after you.
Yeah, they would.
They're
That
still
guy
active.
running. I think Seven Mary Three still tours, believe it. But I mean, they play like state fairs and shit. I'm sure.
Oh, I was like, really? I was like, who's fucking going to those shows? Like,
Everybody wants to hear that one riff. Dun, 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 dun.
oh my god, completed pass, but that's short by a yard. What do you think? Go for it or
Yeah,
kick the field goal?
yes, you got to go for it,
Go
dude.
for it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
need.
Go on, Evie. They're gonna do it. They're gonna get it.
Man, they
1979 Smashing Pumpkins. Nah, you gotta go something crazier than that. This is meth live. I mean meth piss, dude.
yeah, dude. You got to
It's
like.
gotta be something crazy, like
It's got to be like
obituary or something.
yeah, Hammer Smash Face by Cannibal Corpse.
Yes, it's gotta be something like hardcore, like crazier than our fucking theme show song or theme show intro song or whatever the hell.
Interesting.
Timeout. 3:55. Yeah, let's just delay this game for another hour. Come on.
Yeah, for real. I really feel like McVay's just like cussing at him the whole time. Like you're a fucking piece of shit. You know that I fucking hate you. I don't even know why ownership got you here, but you're here. All right, go over there. Do you think you can fucking throw a goddamn ball? All right, go do it. Break.
It's like that, coach.
Yeah, you're the best. I look forward to doing future progressive commercials with you.
No.
Hopefully.
He wants to do the soup commercials.
Yeah, he probably would eke in on that. I like spicy chicken noodle.
Oh, that's touchdown. Oh,
What
he
is
didn't
he?
get it. He
No,
didn't
he
get
took it
it.
away from Higby.
Oh my god, that was a touchdown for Akers. I'm so glad I didn't start him. Oh, but that was a first down. He got the first
Was
down
it?
though. Yeah, maybe.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah. He got it.
I'll give it to
I
him.
didn't see that. I thought it was goal. I thought
I
it was
thought it
goal
was
to go.
goal too. I wasn't paying attention. All
Oh
right,
my
his
god, Akers
touchdown
got the
finally.
touchdown. Damn.
All right, what do you do here? You got one timeout.
Damn, Akers has like 11 now. I should have started him. Fuck. Crazy train. Okay, I'll give you that one. If you don't want to go too crazy, it's got to be at least something themed craziness. But he might go after you too because he's still active. Wasn't he on something recently? Like
He
what was he on?
he did a couple shows, big shows with Tony Iommi, where they just played some Black Sabbath songs.
But he was also on like a halftime this
Yeah,
year.
at the beginning of the year, it was his brand new solo stuff, which actually isn't bad.
Du hast Ramstein. That song's badass. Ramstein in general is badass.
Yeah, I actually like a lot of Rammstein's music.
Yeah. They're going for two? Why?
This is silly. This is silly. Get the one.
Just get the one. Or was he looking? Oh, did he get in? Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
he got.
yeah, he got in.
There's no way. If he didn't break the line there, it would amaze me. Yeah, they're going for two, dude. I guarantee. Okay, good. They're
No.
going for one.
Abby, go for one.
Also,
Wow.
wouldn't it be a bitch if they missed it?
Well, it'd still be a one possession game.
All right,
The
Baker's gonna
thing
go high
is if they
five
get the ball
everybody.
back and get a touchdown with the extra point, now they win by one. Abby, we have a game, Abby. We have a
It only
game.
took all but 3 minutes and some change of the entire game.
I know, right? Fucking like
Look,
nearly 3 hours for it to be competitive. I'm gonna take a leak real quick. Take over, Rob.
oh yeah. What's up, everybody? Hopefully, you're enjoying this shit show of a game. We're enjoying hanging out with you guys, talking shit. Coming up with Seth's newest live stream, Death Piss Live. He's going to take over a cigar bar near you before we know it. Once we get that theme song nailed down. I don't know, Seth. I mean, you could. I mean, Crazy Train's good. I mean, you can also do. You do Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Who you got on there? Danzig, yeah, Danzig would be cool. What do you think of the song "Mother"? It's like the most famous Danzig song. Oof. Oh, Seth is leaning Danzig.
Mother.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like the most famous song. Been in punk rock mode, a different track based on the stream. Yeah, you could do some social distortion too. That'd be cool. That's probably one of my favorite punk bands, or laid back punk, if you will.
You play video games, Seth?
Ugh.
Man, these beers are going down faster than the Dos Equis. And I feel like these are a little heavier, maybe.
Nothing
Oh,
wrong with that either. All right, here we go.
are they kicking off?
They're gonna kick it.
Yeah. Well, they only have one
You got, a little-
timeout.
you got some time. You got 3:19. You got the 2-minute warning. You got yeah.
You just gotta have a Belichick way of stopping the clock. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you can
Well,
do that, maybe you have a chance.
he
Dead,
he had
been in
he
a
has
punk
been.
mood, do a different track based on stream. Dead Kennedys? Oh yeah. Misfits, bro. I got this old school Nintendo service. I have to run from Zelda or I have to beat it.
Yeah, talk about old school Zelda on Nintendo.
Oh yeah, I have it.
All right, there's step one.
Yep.
I think I'll take the
No.
timeout first today.
Oh, did they? How did the clock stop? Yeah, they did. That's too
Yeah, they
early.
did.
That's too early.
Yeah, I would have let that roll.
That's not Belichickian. I
Yeah,
bet
'cause
you.
remember
I
that
bet.
one
I bet you.
game?
Josh McBelichick knows how to do that.
Oh yeah, he's like, hey, he's like calling over there. You want to ask me how to do it? I can tell you.
Yeah, I could tell you.
They're like, Josh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh yeah.
opposing team.
My bad.
Do you guys want a fruit snack?
All right. It was single back formation. Now it's I form. Double tight end on the side, on the right side.
Right up the gut.
Up the gut, nearly a first down.
Oh man,
1 yard short. That's third and
this,
one.
they need to run stuff now. Otherwise, it might as well be over.
The second
I mean, it's
horseman
still
is riding. Shouldn't have done that. Think on songs. I'm gonna crash later, boys. Good night, Seth. We'll see you
that,
on
bro.
Sunday.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging.
Have a good one. That's why you don't call the timeout on the first down or after the
Yeah.
first down. Oh, they
Oh
stumped him!
shit!
They
They
stumped
stopped
him!
him.
Holy shit! That's going down to the 2 minute. Oh,
They're gonna
look at
get
Belichick. He was like, "Are you kidding
what?
me?"
What a call!
Wow. Wow. Are they going for
They're
it?
gonna go for this.
This is dumb.
Why would they go for this?
Oh no no! It's gonna go
Unless
to
they're gonna go.
it's going to 2 minutes. Yeah, they didn't have to do that.
No.
But they might have been thinking like, oh, let's draw them off sides, but there wasn't enough time.
Yeah, that might have been the thought process there.
Jesus.
What a
Okay.
stop!
So not a great game, but a good finish.
Yeah, we're closing out with a little bit of excitement. What if a touchdown happens and the field goal's missed?
Oh, then we get. Hey, I'm the overtime guy.
I mean, it, of all games, why wouldn't it happen in this one?
That's true. That's true. Just so we can get more Baker and the hand. I feel like that's the key. Those are the storylines of this game. The hand
Yeah,
and Baker.
and Baker and this punter.
Oh, and Hippie Cup.
Yeah, Hippie Cup coming out.
Let's see how many
Here we go.
balls. Hippie Cup 5 for 49. That's pretty good. 9.9 points.
Yeah, it's picking up the average.
Directional punt. Oh,
Oh,
what a
what
good bounce.
fucking bounce. And it's
What
still
the
going.
hell? What
Dude, I
in
can't believe that
God's
guy
name?
walked away from that.
What just happened?
Pat McAfee just tweeted.
He
I
just
guarantee
jizzed
it.
in his pants is what he did.
I guarantee if we had Twitter or his Twitter thing showing, he would be going. He's going crazy right now.
he,
That might have just sealed the game. He
he's
should have picked it up right there.
he's like Thurgood in Half Baked when he goes into the room full of weed.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
dude. What a terrible fucking miss. All right, Baker in the end zone. Got
Wow.
to go a long way with no timeouts. All right, he gets.
Oh, that's not in.
Oh,
Wow.
I was about to say breathing room, but never mind.
Yeah, his left foot didn't come in. Damn.
Baker in the end zone.
Oh, that one's in.
Oh,
It's gonna be 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Baker doing
third step.
the Dante Culpepper celebration.
Yeah. All right, go.
Oh, they blitzed him. Oh,
Oh
intercepted.
wow! But it's
Intercepted.
gonna flag. It's
There's a
flag.
flag. There's a flag. What is the flag? Baker signals it's on them. Whoa, that guy's name is Polamalu. Polamalu? Oh,
Oh wow!
wow, he's right. Damn. What do you do here? Do you play off coverage? No, they're not. They're up. Oh yeah, he was pulling them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Baker's like, woo!
Baker got hit too. Well, he got taken down. Oh, look at Joshy Poo.
Yeah, his smug little face. Empty little backfield there. He's back. Oh shit,
Oh,
dude, he just got fucking whacked.
dude, I know. How is that not a flag? Oh, there
Yeah,
is a
there it
flag.
is.
There is a flag.
There it is. Oh, Max Crosby's gonna lose his mind.
Wow.
But they're talking about this. Oh,
Like, that did look like he got him in the
yeah.
head. Unsportsmanlike conduct. What?
Well, yeah. That makes no fucking see. Oh, he's pissed. No fucking sense.
Oh, Crosby fucked that guy. Oh my god.
Oh, that's what the flag was on? Okay. Then the Raiders have 4 sacks tonight.
Oh, Baker's going deep down the sideline. He caught
He
it.
got it.
He caught it. He
He got
caught it. Hippie Cup. 108, 107, 106,
it. Are you clocking or you
105.
go?
Go. You go. Double slot. Baker checks it
Oh, he
down.
throws it under. Good
That's
call.
Kyron
Good call.
Williams. That's Kyron Williams.
Now get up and hurry. You got to
Yeah.
get something to the sideline, or either way, you got to get the first down. But you get something to the sideline, or you could throw it incomplete here
Right.
if you really have to. If it's not there, stop the clock.
Yes. Oh, hippie cup
Oh,
again.
if it's up
Okay, now
again, dude.
now you
All right,
clock it. Now you clock it. Oh my god, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Okay, clock
spike.
stopped with 15 at the 23. Oh my god. Who did you pick tonight?
I picked the Raiders.
Me too.
A lot of people picked the Rams, believe it or not.
Are you serious? Oh my god. Who did the
Yeah, dude.
who did the guy in first pick?
He picked the Raiders. Kowalkai didn't pick.
Oh, he's fucked. It's over for him.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna start falling quick. Like I think he's went from third to fourth now.
I mean, what's his excuse? There's no fantasy baseball.
I don't know. It's weird because he was like on point
Oh my
every
god,
week.
touchdown! Touchdown! Oh my god! Van Morrison catches the touchdown. Oh my god. Holy shit, what just happened? Oh my
Las
god.
Vegas Raiders. What are you doing? Oh, Seth, you
Oh
left at the
my
wrong
god.
time, bro.
Oh my god.
Look, McVay's gonna give himself a hernia.
I know. He's gonna
Stafford's
pop a vein in his head.
Stafford's over there like pizza.
Yeah. Patthew Pafford.
All right. No,
Oh my
they gotta
god.
make this.
He's gotta make it. They called the
They're gonna ice
timeout.
it.
They called the timeout. They're gonna
Yeah.
ice Gay
Ugh.
for a fucking 19-yarder. Abby, can you believe what's happening? She's like, nah, man. I don't care. Can you see her from there? Abby.
Yeah.
Come here.
She's looking at you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, is that her? I can't tell from the
Yes.
camera.
Yes. She was totally staring you down.
Well, I was talking
She's
to
like,
her.
this better not go to overtime, damn it.
Yeah, she's like, I gotta poop. Dude, she's already pooped like 3 times today. Like seriously, she pooped so much. Abby, why do you poop so much? You're a poop machine. Okay, is he gonna make it? Yeah, he made it. Oh
Yeah,
my
he made it.
god. Wow.
10 seconds.
Oh my
Okay, Baker
god.
Mayfield is praying.
He's praying. Thank you, Patty Pafford. Where's my pizza?
Yeah, go give me a deep dish.
Yeah. And I need the crazy sauce too. 2 of them.
This actually helps Kowalkai out because everybody around him picked the Raiders. So it's as if like he didn't pick, but he did.
Damn. I mean, what a crazy ending, but I got it wrong. Fuck.
Yeah, I know, me too. Oh, now he's headbutting people with no helmet.
And the
Get
guy
out of here,
with
Baker.
the helmet was like, "Ow!" Did you see him? He grabbed his helmet.
Oh yeah, he's like, this guy's crazy.
Baker is crazy. Baker's like, "I'm not Johnny Manziel. I'm better."
Yeah, stop comparing me.
Yeah, stop comparing me to him. Abby, come here. Come on, jump. Jump. No, don't go under.
Dude,
Jump.
they just went the entire length of the
Come
field.
on, dude, for real, like 98 yards. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Like that. That's up there. The only thing that would top this is if the Raiders somehow,
A kick return.
yeah, either kick return or somehow got in field goal range. I don't think that's possible though. It would be pitch it, get closer, and then Hail Mary.
So do you squib it or do you? Oh wait, they already kicked it off. Never mind.
Yeah, they just kicked in the end zone. Like,
No
fuck you.
squib. Yeah, no squib.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that's picked.
Interception.
That's picked.
Wow.
And Baker's gonna get to kneel it. What? What? What just happened?
The Raiders just finished their season. That's what just happened.
What just happened? Oh my god. Abby, what?
Okay, he still had button dudes with no helmet on.
Well, dude, remember
Carr.
that? Remember that guy that was like, he had his helmet and he was like, "Brr, brr," and then he like sliced the middle of his forehead and he
And
had
didn't even
blood
care.
and he didn't even care. Like he's like that guy, except a quarterback.
Wow.
What the hell just happened?
Nobody knows.
This is insanity. Wow.
The Raiders just lost.
Oh, McBelichick.
Yeah, they're 5-8 now, dude.
Yeah, yeah, they're done. I mean, they
That's
needed
a
to
hard.
win. They needed to win this.
Yes, they did.
Because
They
how
should
how
have
many
when
how many games are left? 4 after this for them.
Yeah,
So they would have to run it out and go 9-8. And is that good enough for the last wild card spot? I don't think
in
so.
the AFC, in the AFC, I don't think so
I
either.
don't think so. Wow.
Fucking shit on Baker Mayfield, and look what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
I'm stunned.
Me too.
I mean,
Wow,
you
look at
want him
that
to do
stat. Look at that stat. First quarterback in Super Bowl era. Ah, it went away. To lead two 13-point fourth quarter comebacks.
wow.
Wow. In his debut.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say Baker will be starting the rest of the year for the Rams
Absolutely.
just because of this.
Who the hell has Baker in the Dynasty League?
I don't think anybody. That might be a great pickup.
Wow. Someone added Ritter today because they said that Ritter's going to start next week. No, he is owned. Fields of Dreams has him.
Ah,
When did he add him? He added him on the 7th. That was yesterday. Fucking bastard.
he's quick.
He was quick. I think he's the same guy that added Ritter. Yeah, he added Ritter too. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, he's doing it all over there. Quit that. Quit it.
Oh well, he is in danger of losing his playoff spot, so maybe he's like, uh-oh. Geneva with 2 wins in a row. Y'all better be
God.
looking behind for her,
Oh,
cause
I'm,
she's coming for you, for all of
she
y'all.
already got. She already nudged me. So yeah, I feel it. I feel it, dude. That was a hard loss, but
So
it
do you know
happens.
do you know what your rating is now? You
No,
were
what?
you were nearly gold rated.
Damn.
Nearly. You were at 679. But then you took the loss and you lost 14. Now you're 665. But you literally
Damn.
went from bronze to almost gold in one season.
Trying.
And that's with an 8-5 record. I mean, that's pretty good. You know, Junzi is fucking 561. he's he's going to be a perennial bronze, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just whatever he seems to do, it just doesn't work for him. I
It
don't know
doesn't.
what.
Yeah. You know what he needs? What he really needs is a fucking redraft. That's what he
Yeah,
needs. Him and Vitamin D are just so like their rosters are such a mess. And then when they do make a move, It doesn't
It's not
work.
enough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's not
it's
enough.
not enough. And then, well, let's be honest. Also, they've both made some mistakes here and there during the season, like, oh, I forgot to do this or I forgot to do that, and so that could be like one or two more wins, really, and that could be the difference in the standings. Like, I might not have 10. Maybe
Right.
maybe you don't have 8. Maybe Fields doesn't have 8. Maybe Geneva doesn't have 7. And
Very
so,
true.
but until we expand, it's gonna be tough. Well, you know what? Seth says he plays Dynasty. That's all he plays. Dynasty. What, Abby? You want to go? I thought you wanted to be on top of me. Um, who knows? Maybe we can get Seth to join.
What in the hell is that chick wearing?
That's a power suit. That's like a. That's from the Hillary Clinton Christmas collection.
Yeah. You know what? I was about to say, it looks like she robbed Hillary Clinton's fucking um goddamn closet.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know why, but like the heels, like she should just wear flats and be short.
And yeah, no,
That's
that lady is pretty tall.
well, she's not. She's short in comparison to the ex NFL players all around her.
Well, yeah, but if you think about the average woman, they'd be like half their size.
Yeah, true that.
I guarantee that woman's at least like 5'8", 5'9". She's probably my height or right around there. Yeah, she might even be 5'10". Maybe. What's her name? Carissa, right? Carissa Thompson. Yeah, she's 5'9". She's an inch shorter. She's 40 years old. Damn. Pretty good for 40.
She's definitely pretty. That's for sure.
Yeah, see, she's almost Fitzpatrick's height.
Yeah, and he's the shortest one.
Let's see how tall Fitzpatrick is. Ryan Fitzmagic. You think if I type Fitzmagic, it'll show up like in the same way?
It should.
Fitzpatrick's. It says he's 6'2", and she's no, she is wearing heels, so she's like what, 3 inches shorter.
So that means she's maybe no.
Yeah, and then
That's why I
the guy with the helmet grabs his helmet. Like, dude, what are you talking about? What are you doing grabbing your helmet? How did that hurt you?
that's why he wears the bandanas or do rags so he doesn't cut his head all the
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good point. Observation right there.
Observational skills.
So damn, how tall is Sherman?
I didn't realize he was that tall.
I think he might be 6'4".
Might be half dreads though.
It says Sherman's 6'3". There's no way Sherman is only an inch tall. Although he is ahead of him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he is standing in front.
Right.
See, and
Oh
he's like, oh, they're talking about my height, so let me
yeah, no.
yeah.
Fitzmagic can hear the Los and Rob show in
Yeah,
his cranium.
he's got the Bluetooth thing there.
Yeah.
And we've got Seth is, oh no, not Seth. Dorian Marshall Gray. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Hilarious that Rams fans like Baker after that game. Have they not learned anything about Baker yet? Fans are really dumb. Hey, I mean, he just got to win. Let him enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they're gonna be high, at least for tonight. Slash
Yeah,
the rest of this weekend.
they're 3-9 or whatever the fuck they were. Like, let them have it. I mean, they're
Yeah.
fucking. They had a terrible season. It's okay to be happy.
If
And
anything, this is free garbage time the rest of the season.
true. I mean, Baker gets to add all this to his resume. Look, she's wearing the same power suit as the other woman.
Yes, she is. That's probably like what Jeff Bezos is like. All you ladies are gonna wear these green suits.
Yeah. He learned from Snyder. Control them early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't make it look like you are.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Especially in front of Congress. But it's. I mean, what a crazy ending, though. I mean, like really, like the Raiders were doing so good these last few games, and then they let the Rams literally do this with
Yeah.
Baker, even to add salt on the wound. Like that's ridiculous. And then of course here's Baker on the fucking being interviewed. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
he's looking
what?
around like, am I really here?
Honestly, I made the joke of that Wentz is the roller coaster. Dude, Baker's the fucking roller coaster. Like the ups and downs this man has been through this season.
Yeah.
Like
It just doesn't sound
say what you will. You like him, you don't like him, whatever. Like, you know, that's okay. It's okay if you don't like someone. But I mean, the guy won. Dude,
yeah.
he had literally 2 days to fucking prepare for this game. He played all fucking game. How do you do that?
Besides 2 series, I think, is what I saw.
That's crazy.
I mean, they took that other QB out with no hesitation. Like, all right, you're done. We're good on you. We weren't getting any points with you.
Well, that's the way McVay is. Like, if he doesn't like you, you get pulled. Like, remember with Cam Akers earlier in the season?
That's true.
He was like,
And
"Oh, now we're gonna trade you. Oh, never mind. Now we want you back. Now you're the starter. Now you're getting like 80% of the carries. Like, what? What is this? Like, dude, with McVay, I used to think O'Brien would throw people in the doghouse, dude. At least McVay takes people out of it. You know what I mean? O'Brien, you'd be there forever.
yeah, you're done.
You're done. Like if he hated you, that's it.
I mean, he traded DeAndre Hopkins because he hated him.
Yeah. And then in hindsight, he said, "Oh well, I intentionally got nothing so I could get fired." Like really? Did you?
Yeah, what a thing to say.
Did you really? So you intentionally sabotaged the organization with all your fucking moves? Like really? That's what you're
That's a bitch
saying?
move.
And then guess what? Now he's in Alabama, and guess what? They're not in the fucking playoffs.
Yep,
That's what
for
you
the first
fucking
time in a
get.
while.
That's what you fucking get. But enough about
You
that
might,
man. See, okay, that's a guy I hate. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The way I hate him is the way people hate Baker. But what did
yeah.
what did Baker do to these people? I mean, unless you're a Browns fan.
Baker, like you like to say, he's the nickelback right now. Easy to pick on, but I agree with you. He just won the game. He flat out just won the goddamn game. You can't spin it any otherwise.
And he didn't look good early on. Remember what did I say? He was like 4 for 12 or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was terrible. We
And
we were both convinced that this game was just going to ride the rest of the way and end that same score.
and he finished 22 for 35, 230 with a touchdown, 91.4 rating. If you think he's garbage or whatever, or you just don't like the guy, like I get it, but
Yeah, but
he
I
he
wouldn't say
literally
garbage.
outplayed Derek Carr. Carr was 11 for 20, 137, 2 interceptions. His quarterback rating 36.9. You want to be mad at someone? Be mad at him.
Yeah.
Be mad at fucking McDaniels. Oh look, Mahomes tweeted out "Wow" with 3 blinky faced emojis. Tyreek Hill says crazy turn of events. Jerry Judy,
Oh,
Baker snapped with that fire. See, literally everybody's like on this dude's nuts. Trevon Diggs, ask Baker, everybody.
everybody. Yeah. I feel like that, if anything, they all wait to tweet out at the end of Thursday games because they know they're going to show it. Wow. Unfucking believable.
I mean,
What
I'm
a,
still stunned. I'm still
I,
stunned. I don't believe this happened.
I don't either. I wish I had better words. I really do. But Sometimes you get pleasantly surprised.
Wait,
And
you're
it's a good
telling
thing.
me you don't have better words? Nobody has better words than me.
I have the best
I
words.
have the best words. Abby, what are you doing? She just sat on the couch and is facing the TV.
My words, Gabe, were given by the Guinness Book of World Records as being the best words.
Yes.
That's a terrible Donald Trump impression, but I'll get better.
Yeah, mine's bad too. It's okay.
You know, I saw an old clip of him being on WWF
Oh shit.
where Stone Cold came out and basically like stared him in the face like, I don't know who you are, but I hear you like to fire people. And guess what? I don't work for you. Never will. So I ain't got to worry about that. And Vince McMahon's over there smirking. He's like, well, did I say something funny? I was like, oh shit, I forgot how good this all was.
I remember. I think I remember that.
Top comment on the YouTube video was, isn't it great watching Stone Cold talk to Donald Trump like that?
Cooper
And what's
Cup.
great, like,
Proud of these guys. No quit, baby, and welcome to LA at Baker. James Harden. Baker
James
did that.
Harden.
Wow. And then he puts crying emoji. Almost
Yeah,
like
it's sarcastic.
sarcastically, yeah. I mean, good for Baker.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped for him. And good for Hippie Cup.
Oh yeah.
He didn't get the touch, but he let it there.
7 for 89, bro.
It's a good game. That's a great game actually for
Wow.
somebody who literally not heard of.
2-2, 5 for 50. Not as good. Van Jefferson 2 for 44 with the touchdown, so that's 12.4. Akers
Not
had
bad.
42 with a touchdown, that's 10.2. And he caught a ball for a yard, so that's 11.3.
Wow.
And Adams had 10.1. Jacobs had a good amount. 99, so he had what, 16, 15.9,
Oh, we
17.9,
we
18.19.
get we get Baker and the Rams next,
Oh shit.
and it's in Green Bay. Watch out.
Damn. I'm gonna take a leak real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Welcome to the Los and Rob after party. We are. I'll restate it. We're shocked. We can't believe Baker Mayfield's sitting up here getting all these tweets talking to these fuckers. It's insane. Insane. But that's what it's all about. You got to watch. You never know. A bunch of people are going to wake up, including Seth. They'll wake up like, what the fuck happened? Like, nobody, if you weren't watching it, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, this is funny. Look, they put up a rope on the field. I bet you money these people paid a lot of cash to just stand on the field behind camera. Look, you got some people not even in the rope, like, I'm here, haha. This fucker probably didn't pay any money. He's not wearing shit. He's not security. Who is that guy? He's getting off, getting a little bit more of these people behind this rope. Oh, little elbow rub here for Fitzmagic and Baker. That's kind of creepy. It's like, hey, good job, buddy. Good job.
All right.
Oh no, don't let Baker go.
Where's he going? Oh, where's Hippie Cup?
They need to have him out there.
For real. Damn.
Yeah,
This.
so I pointed out if you see behind them, they've got a roped off section of the field where all these people are standing.
Huh?
I bet you money they paid cash to be there, but there's a rando guy in a black T-shirt off to the right when the camera's looking at them face forward. He's not security. He looks like he's just out there. Oh, now he's gonna be hard to see. Yeah, there's camera guy, some
Yeah,
media bitch. Go
but usually
pain
if
in the
you're on
leg.
the field at that late in the game, it's because you're like
He's got a
involved.
press pass.
Yeah, you're either like some kind of photographer or you're involved with the teams in some way.
Very
Um,
true. All right, well, never mind. I digress.
but
I
yeah, you
digress.
never know. Maybe he snuck on there. That's happened before. Remember, like, remember that couple like snuck into the White House?
Yeah, I do remember
Like,
that
remember
story.
that shit? Like, dude, I mean, you can sneak onto anything, really.
Yeah, they even got to take a picture with Barack and Michelle.
I know, right? Like, imagine that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, oh yeah, we snuck in, took pictures with those people. Like, yeah, that's cool.
Had the best free dinner of our lives.
Yeah, true. Yeah, dude. Like, imagine being the chef there. Like, holy shit.
Oh, dude, from what I understand, when it comes to White House and the food, it's pretty much anything you want.
Yeah.
If they don't have somebody on staff, they get them quickly that specializes in what you're asking for.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what Trump would ask for.
McDonald's.
Oh, he
I'm not.
invited Jerry over?
Yeah, I'm not kidding, dude. Yeah, probably.
He'd invite Jerry over, like, you want to come over and eat some sausage McGriddles? Bring the salt packets.
Hey, you're reading my mind, guy. I'm on the way.
Yeah. And then he
Oh,
winks. It's like, I
yeah,
can't see when you wink.
Jerry's
I thought
like,
this was a video phone. Ah.
Jerry's like, well, you've only got one eye open, so there.
Oh, that's funny. I wonder what Biden orders. Oh, corn pops.
I was gonna say, corn pops and ice cream.
Corn pops for breakfast every day. Yeah. Other than that, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, it's crazy, dude. We still got 7 people chilling in here with us. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, what's up? If anybody wants to comment, say anything.
Are you shocked too? That's why we're not getting any comments.
Yeah, regardless of where you are on the spectrum, I mean, we obviously are usually in favor of, even when we get it wrong, if someone wins, we try to be supportive of that team
Oh,
or that
absolutely.
person. Like, by no means are we like Baker fans,
No, but
but
it's
everything
good
that's
to see the
happened to
guy
the
back.
guy, like, I mean the guy was just barely picked up, and then 2 days later he fucking goes out and does this, throws the ball, what, 35 times?
Yeah,
How do you do that in 2 days?
insanity, and it's a couple seconds from being a walk off touchdown.
True. Very true.
I mean, that was very close to it being in that situation, but they were, oh yeah, look at the fireworks going off. I bet,
They're like, yeah, Baker.
dude,
No, but
that stadium does look like a parking garage, dude.
it does. Everybody's like, it's so beautiful. I'm like, what are you talking about? This thing looks ugly.
For a south end of a mule. Oh no, the Raiders are still barely in the hunt.
Really?
They just showed it on the screen.
Oh.
All right, Raiders fans, buckle up.
Well, no, like I said, if they win out, they'll be 9-8. So had they won today, they would be 10-7,
That'd be a much easier path.
and it would be much
But
easier. But I don't think 9-8 gets you there.
nah, it's gonna be an extra bit of a fight there.
Oh, look at Richard Sherman doing a Stephen A. Smith impression.
Yeah, he really is. He's even ticking his head to the side like Stephen A.
And the bald dude next
Dude,
to him is just like smiling at him, like.
I thought it was Stephen A. I wasn't looking. I'm glad you said that.
When did Stephen A. get dreads? Goddamn.
Yeah. Why is he on Amazon? God, ESPN gonna be pissed.
But I like this comment, this last comment that we got. Hilarious that Rams fans like Baker after that game. Have they not learned anything about Baker yet? Fans are really dumb. Like,
Yeah, I was waiting because I saw it and I was like, ooh, all right, Lois will get to this.
wow. Like I didn't like. Okay, I didn't want to really like lay into that person. I don't know if that's a girl or a guy. I think Dorian's a guy, right? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. I'm fucking Mexican. I don't know what Dorian means. But I don't know. I mean, that comment to me seems like a bitter person that just lost the game. So that guy's probably a Raiders fan.
Yeah, that's what it seemed to me.
And that's okay. I mean, if you're upset, you're upset. That's fine. But
Yeah,
damn,
be upset.
like
Yeah, but don't take it out on the guy.
shitting on Baker, like maybe shit on your team. Shit on that
Yeah,
guy, Josh
shit on your
McBelichick,
yeah,
who's
shitty ass first
3-7 in one score games this season. Shit on your own fucking team instead of shitting on Baker. Like what the fuck did Baker do? Oh, he just won the game.
son of a bitch.
But that's okay. I mean, everybody gets upset
Ooh,
for certain reasons, and sometimes we go into streams and let that fucking frustration out.
that's right. I mean, well,
And
you know,
and
say
then
the
and
first.
then and then just storm off. And that's okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do, if that's how you fucking release it, that's okay. Better than
Ooh,
kicking your dog or beating your wife or whatever.
exactly.
But
I'll be right back.
all right, cool. But everybody thought this division was going to be so good. And there's only one team above 500. That's so crazy. And I remember thinking like, well, how is it going to be so good if they just beat each other up all year? 9-3, 6-6, 5-8, 3-9. Denver. I don't know if anybody saw 3-9 from Denver, but wow, I'm still stunned, man. I don't know. I'm still stunned. I can't believe this. What a crazy game. I'm not even mad I got it wrong. I got a let's see. Load up pick 'em. Let's see what does it look like here. Oh, I can hear fucking Richard Sherman getting louder and louder. So let's see. Oh wait, group picks. Oh my god, all these people picked the Rams? Damn! My mom picked the Rams. That's my mom, the Care Bears. Damn, a lot of people didn't pick. Motherfuckers forgetting. Let's see.
Just got lucky.
Oh, that's Walker right there. Walker picked the Rams. Winterson picked the Rams. Casey King picked the Rams. Great Night 804. Donkey Copper.
Yeah,
Me.
weirdest name besides Mario's ghost ship.
Yeah, I miss having Mario's Ghost Ship. I don't know why. That's the best name we've ever had. Mean
He,
Machine?
dude, they moved to West Virginia.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I was like, one of my other friends was like, "Yeah, Eric moved to West Virginia." I was like, "No way!" I texted him. I was like, "Hey," and he sent me like a picture bomb of his new place in West Virginia. I was like, "Damn, it's true. Damn it. Sorry, we'll miss you."
Well, he can still play.
Well, yeah, they didn't play this year, but that's probably why he just didn't want to say anything.
I
That
mean,
they
it's
had
it's
the.
it's online. Like he could play. My mom picked the Rams.
I know that's crazy.
That's crazy. And Mr. Steeler Girl picked the Rams also. Oh wait, I'm showing all my picks here. I shouldn't do
Uh,
that.
don't do that.
Well, it doesn't matter. I tell you
Not
my
looking
picks
that.
anyway. Like we didn't do it today. We didn't do the picks.
We were chatting it real good.
I guess we could do it right now. You want to do it right now, real quick?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. Oh well, I have it right here. Let me just load it up right here. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. I loaded it up. Okay. So Buffalo, New York is the next game. Who do you got? New York Jets, I should clarify. In case.
Yeah, I'll go Buffalo. I think Buffalo continue trying to get that trend moving forward, even minus some key players on defense. Because didn't Von Miller have a surgery?
Yeah, he's out.
Was it?
He's
Yeah, he's
done.
done. But I still think Buffalo has enough firepower to get it done over the Jets.
It is in
JETS.
Buffalo too,
Yeah,
and it is
which
hard to
is
play in Buffalo. Even though it is an outdoor stadium, it is hard to play there. Um, Mike White didn't do as good last week. I don't know, dude. I kind of feel like because they played the Bears that his first start,
he
maybe
got padded numbers.
yeah, it kind of tricked everybody. I feel like, and I mean, why not keep Wilson in for that game? Like he would have had his numbers, or I mean, if he would have done shitty, then you could have been like, oh okay, let's just go to Mike White.
Right.
But if he can't even do it against the Bears, then I mean, what the fuck is he starting for? You know what I don't know. I feel like they fucked that up completely.
Yeah, a little
And
bit.
and that alone tells me I don't know. I don't think they know what they're doing. So I'm going Buffalo. All right, the next one, Cincinnati hosting Cleveland.
Cincinnati.
Dude, Cleveland couldn't score against Houston. It took defensive touchdowns for them to score, and
Yeah,
a punt
Cincinnati's.
return. Like, dude, Cincinnati's the better team unless they all get hurt. Like, dude, Cincinnati will win this game.
Yeah, I
So
mean, you touched on it earlier too. Um, Cincinnati's starting to do what they did last year. So, I mean, you could pretty much like, um, you could pretty much put a finger on the fact that they're going to have them in their house and probably just want the dog shit out of them, regardless of who's playing quarterback. Sorry, Watson.
well, it is a divisional game. It should be a good game, but yeah, Watson looked very rusty. They paid all that money for like what 11 completions against the Texans. Like against the, I don't care how many years it's been since you played, bro. It's the Texans. Like, come on, they're literally dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to agree with you, so, but yeah, it's bad this
Like,
year.
the only good thing about the Texans right now is like Jalen Petrie and
And
Damian
Pierce.
Pierce. Two rookies. That's it. Like nothing else has been good. The running game has been surprisingly better. Lump in the run blocking in with Pierce. That's really it. Nothing else has been good. Um, but okay, we're in agreement so far. Dallas hosting Houston. Well, yeah, this one's easy. Dallas is one of the best teams in the league. Houston's literally the worst team in the league. This is Dallas all the way.
Yeah, I picked Dallas too.
Although somebody was in here earlier, before you got in here, and he was like, Dallas is gonna lose. And I was like, whoa, are you a Texans fan? Like, that's crazy. But okay, I respect it.
Hey,
You
bold.
want it to happen, and I, so do I. But I don't think it will. Like, what would it take? Like, fucking literally, like a miracle.
Well, you would need their defense just to forget how to play ball
I
for
know,
the
right?
whole game.
It's like they're out there like playing like fucking badminton or something.
Yeah, patty cakes with each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, but
And
that's Dallas.
Pierce is like, this is it up the middle. Got it.
It's literally 98% pick distribution.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm sure those 2% that are picking it are like, well, somebody's gonna upset, and it's
Right.
for some
Is this
reason
it?
this is some people are picking it, and who knows? Those might be the smartest motherfuckers in the fucking world if they get it right.
Very well could be.
The next one is Minnesota going to Detroit. What do you think?
Man, I would love the Lions to upset them, but I just don't. It's going to be a good game. It's divisional, but I think the Vikings keep it rolling here. They win a somewhat tighter one than most would think, but they win by like at least 10. I go Vikings. I think Hockey Poo continued his continues his upward trend. I think uh, I think Dalvin Cook gets a little bit back on. Not like how he, not anywhere like what we're accustomed to
You,
seeing,
you
but he
know,
has a good
I'm
game.
pretty sure Detroit's favored.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, they are at home.
Yeah, but why? Okay, I guess I could see it. I mean, it's the Vikings, it's the Lions. It could go either way by those standards. But I mean, the Vikings have had such a good year
Yeah, they have.
as far as like putting up points. Just the record, everything. I don't know. I go Minnesota here. I don't think
The
Dan
point
can. The,
total for this game is 52. So it's going to be a shootout, at least according to what Vegas thinks. And I'm with you. It's hard to go Detroit. It really is. Their defense is not good. Their offense is surprisingly very fucking good. Minnesota is better on defense, but their offense is just as good as Detroit's, or maybe even better. So it's like on the road, maybe I'd give Minnesota like 1 point. That's it. Maybe one or two. I wouldn't give them much, but to
that's fair.
for Detroit to be like the favorite at home, like that's yeah. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm not looking at because the pick distribution here is 68% to 32%. There's a lot of people that think
Detroit
Detroit.
can upset them.
Yeah, and actually the pick distribution between Vegas and the Rams, 55% pick the Rams. I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah. I never really look at this page that I'm on right here. And this is kind of interesting here cuz yeah, I haven't been using this at all. But anyway, I'm with you. I'm with Minnesota. So, we're so far we're in agreement. The next one, Tennessee hosting Jacksonville.
Nah, I don't think we need to delve too far into this.
I mean, as good as Jacksonville has been, as good as Trevor has been compared to last year with Urban Meyer and that whole fiasco,
Yeah, I just don't think it's enough.
I don't think it's enough. Yeah, they're not at home. I think if they're at home,
It's a different story.
yes, they
They
could
have a
they could
total
do
chance.
something. But when they're on the road, they're like a shell of their former self.
Yeah,
And like I don't know, Tennessee still has Derrick Henry. They still have Robert Woods. They still have some options to throw to. Tannehill somehow pulls shit out of his ass.
yeah, he does.
I'm going Tennessee.
All right, still in agreement. Rolling on.
The next one, Philadelphia at New York Giants. What do you got?
Got the Eagles. I
Yeah, me
don't
too.
know if I don't know if Dable can figure this one out. I mean, it'll be competitive, but I think they'll take Saquon Barkley away, and they'll force Daniel Jones to be more than what he is. I just I see the Giants taking another L here. As much as they want to get a home win, the Eagles are too powerful right now.
Yeah, the Giants. I feel like if you take Barkley away, like everything else, like kind of falls into place. Like Daniel Jones won't do anything, or at least I feel like. And so I think Philadelphia is capable of doing that. So even though they're on the road, yeah, I'm going Philadelphia too.
All right.
Giants are trending down. So
Yeah, they are. They
yeah,
they they could, in a very realistic world, miss the playoffs.
yeah, they could. The the
But
the
we'll
the
see.
Washington could overtake them. Absolutely.
I can see that.
Yeah, Pittsburgh hosting Baltimore. What do you think?
Man, this is not what anybody wants because Lamar's not there.
Yeah,
Um, Huntley's not a bad backup,
he's pretty
and he
similar, right? It's almost like they're the same guy.
except he throws on certain routes better.
True.
Only certain ones. I feel like he does better with wide receivers than he does with Andrews or the checkdowns. So it's not what they're used to. They had to kind of retool a little bit. I got the Ravens going in there and picking up a road upset. I think Huntley will do just enough, and they'll lean on that multi-head running back room to pick up yards where they need it and pick up touchdowns.
And you know
I
what?
mean,
J.K. Dobbins might be activated for this game, so they might get back another running back to help
yep.
their their running game. You know
Yeah,
what?
I actually,
I am so wanting to pick Baltimore, but I don't know. I could for some reason I feel like the way some people are picking Houston, the way some people are picking Jacksonville, the way some people are picking the Jets. Like I don't know. I feel like this one is the upset. Even though this is 41% people picking Pittsburgh, 49%. I mean,
yeah,
59% picking Baltimore. I don't know. I kind of feel like without Lamar,
it's a hard turn,
and let's be
and it's in
honest,
Pittsburgh.
with Lamar, they're not that great either.
No, it's been a downslide.
It hasn't been great these last few weeks with Lamar. So without him, maybe that might be a nice change of pace. Maybe it adds something, but there's a reason he's a backup. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take my chances with Pittsburgh here.
All right.
You got to pick
Different
some
one.
upsets, right? Like you got to, and I feel like this is the one. Although I don't know who's favored. Let me check real quick. Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh's favored by 2. I mean, they are hosting, so
Yep. Right.
it makes sense. Kansas
Here's
City
the,
at Denver. Oh, you still have something to say about that one?
oh no. I was basically about to say the same thing he did. Wow.
Okay,
Well,
Kansas City at Denver. What do you
let's hide. That's what I got. I mean, can
got?
we? Can anybody respectfully pick the Broncos against a really good team? I don't think so. I
Eleven
think,
percent of people are.
well, they're crazy.
They're crazy.
I'm not picking against Mahomes here. I don't care what stadium they're in.
The only time you pick against Mahomes is with Cincinnati. That's it.
Yep, you got to apparently because if
Yeah.
you don't, you're losing that pick.
Yeah, that's the one time they lose. Well, even though they've lost 2 other times, it's kind of like you never know when it's going to happen. And
They could lose.
it usually comes to a good team, but
They lose to the Chargers. I feel like the Chargers can get them at least one out of the two.
yeah. But Denver isn't even scoring, you know what I mean? Like
No,
how are they going to keep up with them? They won't.
they can't.
Yeah,
There's no way
they can't.
possible.
Yeah, so it's Kansas City. Okay, the next one, San Francisco hosting Tampa Bay. You know what?
Jeez,
I think San Francisco is a better team. Tampa
I did
Bay's
too.
banged up. Although they're getting healthy, they're still banged up. They're playing a little better. Brady just pulled out that fucking miraculous win, almost like Baker tonight, like pretty much
I
the same
know.
in the same fashion. But San Francisco is at home. Tampa's on the road. Tampa Bay has to cross the fucking country, and whenever you have to cross the country like that, that's hard.
Yeah, I don't think Tom has a good game.
Yeah, it's dude. Their defense is getting better. Although it is
I,
Brock Purdy, got Purdy teeth.
yeah, but I think Bosa and the boys tune up.
All he has
and
to do
make
is
it.
hand it off to McCaffrey, hand it off to Debo, throw it a
Yeah,
couple times to Kittle, you know,
check it down.
check it down to McCaffrey 10 times, and I'll be happy.
I can see it happening. I pick 49ers here too. It. You want to pick Brady, but you can't. I don't
Yeah,
think so. Not
yeah.
right here.
Yeah, I think the defense is too much for Brady. We're in agreement. Seattle hosting Carolina. What do you got?
That's an easy one. I think Seattle gets back to winning. Gino has a good game. I think even though they're going to miss out on the running back, what's his name, Kenneth Walker, is he's injured this game.
Yeah, dude, and I have him in both leagues, and that
Oh,
sucks.
yes, it does.
I've been hit
But
so hard by injuries. It's oh my god, it sucks.
the,
But
the the Panthers are in too much of disarray. I don't think they can play somewhere like CenturyLink in Seattle and come out success. It's too loud.
that's true. It is very hard to play there. They do have the advantage there. I'm with you, Seattle. This distribution is 95% to 5%. So this one's one of the more like everybody's in agreement here.
Yeah,
Miami
easy.
at the Chargers. I think this might be the hardest one. I mean, New England, Arizona might be hard too, maybe. But I think this one takes the cake for being the hardest matchup because these are both good teams. The Chargers, for some reason, they just don't know how to win. They don't know how to finish all the time.
Yeah,
Miami
yeah,
has, I feel like, overachieved a little, even though they have all these weapons. I just don't think Tua is that great. Everybody thinks he's great. I feel like he either has a fucking incredible fucking game statistically, or it's just like, there's nothing there.
right.
And so it's like, dude, with those weapons, you should be fucking lighting it up every fucking game. So how do you not? You know what I mean? And the Chargers defense isn't great. And I think they could easily make it a game. And honestly, I might tinker on this one, but I have Miami here.
I have the Chargers.
Oh, that's gonna be a head-to-head matchup then on
I, I
Sunday.
got I got the Chargers.
That's our next one.
I got
Oh,
faith, and I got Eckler.
oh, I see. It's confirmation bias right there.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't want a 13 again, so I'm gonna will it into existence by picking the Chargers.
Yes. Please, God. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
I know all about that. Um,
Last
but yeah,
one.
I mean, but I shit on Tua. You know what I mean? Like, and for some reason it's just the Chargers, dude. Like they don't know how to win. This has been 3 years with Herbert.
Yeah.
They just can't figure it out against really good teams.
Yeah. They have a hard time,
That's what scares me.
and he's not a bad quarterback. So what's going on?
Oh, I mean, if you're talking statistically, he's one of the best. Although this year there's a reason why he isn't statistically one of the best. He fucking broke his damn rib cartilage and shit. But anyway,
We digress.
we're that's a good head to head. It's always good when the games we're streaming we're doing head
Our
to
head to
head.
head.
Yeah, cuz
We tend to be more animated.
yeah, we have something to,
Yeah.
be excited about.
Banter.
New England at Arizona. I think Arizona's the better team, better quarterback, better weapons, not better defense. But can you trust Mac Jones? I mean, you honestly could have trusted him against Minnesota on Thanksgiving, except
Could have.
they robbed a fucking touchdown from him,
Yeah, they did.
which changed the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You really don't know what to get with Mac.
I think it's untrustworthy. And as much as Belichick is a genius, the defense will be good. The special teams will be solid. Offense is too much of a question mark. I go Cardinals. Like regardless of if it's Kyler or Colt, it doesn't matter. I think either or can get it done enough against a team that can't quite get down there and get the 7 at the end. You know what I mean? Like, can't get that last drive to get that touchdown, or can't get that last drive to get in field goal range.
Yeah.
It's tough. And it is in Arizona. It's a dome. You never know. Kicking game could come into play big time. Folk's not a bad kicker, but I just don't think Mac Jones will have them in position to let Folk be a deciding point. I don't. I pick the Cardinals here.
Yeah, Mac Jones has regressed this year big time, especially considering he was a Pro Bowler last year.
Yes.
But like someone pointed out in the stream, I can't remember who it was, but it's like, does it really matter about the Pro Bowl? It doesn't, but you still want that on your resume of like, oh, I made the Pro Bowl. You know why? Because there's things called escalators in your contract that if
Yep.
you make certain things,
You get money.
you get more money. So yeah, they want that shit.
Well, absolutely, it's an ego boost too, if at the very least.
True. You also like people will talk about you like, oh, he made the Pro Bowl. He's a Pro Bowler, 2-time Pro Bowler. Boo boo boo. I'm with Arizona also. The distribution here is 63%, 37%. Not as close, but still close enough that it's like, oh, like there's a lot of people on New England here, and that kind of, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say worries me, but kind of like makes you think. And New England is actually favored here, so that might be why. So when you look at Detroit, yeah, Detroit's favored. That's why theirs is high. Pittsburgh, I'm not sure about them. New England's favored. That's why theirs is higher. So I think that's what might be the correlation. Whenever somebody's favored, you might see higher picks for
Yeah.
that team. At least I think. I'm not sure.
Well, we can never figure it out. I mean,
Well, I like to know why people do things. You know what I mean? I like to know why people pick certain things or why this or why that. Which is why I like this exercise we do, is because I at least get to hear your side of the story. Whereas, like, if I just, okay, well, I can see people's picks, whatever, but I like to know why they're picking. Like, tell me why. I want to know your perspective. I want to know why you're thinking that.
yeah. What
And
do you think?
yeah,
Why?
what am I not thinking about? Like what am I missing here? And so, um, but yeah, that was good. We forgot to do that during halftime. Well, we were kind of busy. I don't think we
Yeah,
forgot.
the chat was rolling,
We
and
were
there was
just
no
busy.
point.
Yeah, there was a lot of chat. It was heavy chat today, and that's a good thing.
That's
And
a good thing.
we had a
Lots
lot
of
of
questions.
viewers. Yeah, lots of questions, lots of chatters in general. Um, but yeah, I mean, good for Baker.
Yeah.
Narrowly
I
snuck
mean,
out the win with that extra point, 17-16. Kind of a sleepy game for the most part, and then wild ending.
welcome, welcome, Hippie Cup.
Hippie Cup, yeah.
We will sing your praises, at least for the rest of this last minute or so. But I gotta say, good game, good stream, lots of good chat. Appreciate all of you for hanging, chatting with us. We love that shit. Nothing like hanging out with good people talking football. Fun shit to us. And we definitely noticed you guys have been hitting the like and the subscribe. But if you haven't, it's your first time here, hit it up and hit the bell for notifications, so that way when we're doing this. Cheat code. We do most every primetime game, if not all of them, coming up here to primetime mega time with Saturday games coming. We're going to try to cover as much as we can and just keep doing what we do. But thank you guys for continuing to check us out, and we appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Carlos, you got anything else?
Good night, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. That'd be so funny.